Hey, Adam number 1, what's up? I'm Adam number 2 again. Damn it.
Alright, guys. Sorry for my friend, she's a bit of a bitch.
Is this live again?
Yeah. So, technically, if you eject someone, you can only invite them back, like, within the hangout. So I did that. I sent loads of invites, and it still wasn't working, so.
Nope. Not one.
Worth it.
Oh, but bless you.
Alright, what's the new link for live?
I put it on Twitch.
Put it on Twitch.
Or whatever this is. Twitter.
QUACKSHOw.
So there's a new
live
link
link
to the actual live stream, by the way, so I'm going to start sharing that.
Yeah, that's that one, I think.
Because they said, yeah.
Yeah, because they're all, share it on that thing. Because loads of invites. Oh, shut up. I told myself to shut up. Or was that, who did that?
That was me opening the video, and it comes through my stereo.
Okay.
I've only set the chat in this to go through my microphone, but all my audio's coming out my stereo.
Oh, holy sweet. Our video of our last hangout is 2 hours and 46 minutes, and it's on.
Nice. Well, we started now at 11 o'clock. I think that's a good place to restart again.
Actually, I'm kind of getting tired now, so could I maybe stop?
No, never. Of course you can.
You can't stop.
Don't stop me now.
Thanks very much. It's been really fun.
Oh, God.
Absolutely.
Sorry, guys.
Well, hopefully I'm going to be doing these, like, monthly, so...
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Promises
I thought we'd have different sort of, like, challenges, things. Hold on. It's refilling my water.
Would they be this long every time?
No. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on how long everything how it all works out. But I mean...
Should work out a format.
Yeah, I'll work on one. I know I definitely want to do a mukbang at some point.
What?
What?
What's that?
Pretty homoerotic.
It's basically where you eat. It's like this new trend where you eat on camera.
I saw this on the React channel.
Me too.
Koreans.
That's why I thought it'd be
Those
hilarious.
Koreans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this pasta carbonara.
Yeah, it's basically that. It's like gaming but eating.
Is that
Doing
common
each one.
amongst Let's Players?
I actually thought about doing that for an April Fool's joke, like a lettuce play where instead of playing games, I just eat salad.
Oh my God,
why didn't you? That's hilarious.
Because you would have been the only person who watched it.
That would have been great for an April Fool's. Let us play.
Let's play. All right. Well, I guess we know what we're doing all next year.
I'm gonna trademark that. So yeah.
I'm gonna make it now and then do it and then broadcast it next year.
Okay, well, bye everyone.
All right.
Hope you have a good night.
Bye, Mr. Nice meeting you, man.
You too.
Cheers for joining us. See ya.
See that, buddy.
All right.
Now we can talk about him behind his back.
Jesus Christ.
What a dick.
The worst.
Oh goodness. Okay, there we go. Following you on Twitter and follow Fridays you. Don't worry, I'll put everybody's information down at the bottom so you can follow them if you want. Just FYI. Let me see now. What makes you faint? And do you have any awkward fainting stories?
Like, actually, like, physically faint?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever physically fainted before.
Yeah, I've never fainted because I'm not a 1920s damsel.
Cardinal?
Yeah, so I'm incredibly squeamish, and I can't handle any blood or hospital TV shows or anything. And I hurt my thumb once, and yeah, fainting.
Where did you
I've
hurt
never
your
been to
thumb?
hospital.
Were you, like,
Never
in an
spoken
awkward
to
place?
What?
Where did you hurt your thumb?
You know, piano seats, they're like open up. The seat opens up and you keep music sheets underneath.
That's the worst.
Oh, God.
I sit down at the piano, I'm actually sitting on my thumb.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Jesus is what I said
Ow.
nearly.
Nearly.
Jesus, wet and like.
Goodness.
Nearly.
Oh.
Ow.
I was.
Never fainted. I've knocked myself out about 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah, I've had 3 concussions.
Did you not learn your lesson?
Learn after the second one not to do that? I would have thought.
It wasn't the same thing. I only found out there were concussions after the 3rd one. I got told it was a concussion. So yeah, I figured out, oh, I've had that before. But,
Oh, that was such an interesting story. Dux has just walked away and tied the ghost again.
She has to appease the ghost and go talk to it every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's lonely.
So I just scared myself.
It wasn't the
Oh, yeah,
ghost.
actually, with the ghost.
I literally just scared myself because I forgot that I dried my hands on it, and I just
Oh,
looked
so
over
blue.
and it was shifted in a completely different. I really scared myself really badly.
Yeah, you're a Burke.
Yeah, I had to fix it. Otherwise, it looks more like it's like creeping around now.
The term Burke is underused.
Yeah, definitely.
Burke,
Especially in conjunction with hair.
get me more dinner.
Burke. Go on then. So what's in terms of this recent events of you being scared of your laundry? What other things have you chaps been scared of? Like scary events or whatever. Things you can
After I finished Last of Us, I was scared.
I believe Adam 2 was talking.
Oh.
So, do you want me to eject you again?
If you want to go through that again, go for it.
No, I'll tell my story.
Oh, okay.
It's like that then.
And that's the way it is.
When I finished playing Last of Us, I spent that night staring up at the ceiling, thinking to myself, like itemizing all the stuff in the house that I could use to fashion a weapon and to make a zombie survival pack that I could keep in the shed.
I've done that a lot anyway. Because I'm scared. When I was a little kid, I was terrified of the ideas of someone breaking into my house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
the biggest fear when I was a kid. I used to sleep with the covers over my head.
That's still my fear.
You
Hey,
slept with the covers? I slept with a baseball bat.
'cause you live in America, that's why.
I know, but I did. I had a baseball bat that I slept with when I
We
was
don't
a
have
kid.
baseball bats here, so we have to
No.
use cricket bats.
We could use a rounder's bat, but it's
We use
short
hockey sticks in
range.
Canada.
We didn't have weapons in our homes traditionally.
No, well, we have knives, but this is as much as it gets, really.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what household objects we could use as knives.
I don't know. Okay, Adam, too, you can tell your story now.
Oh, thank you. Well, what was the question? The scary moment or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I keep on talking about Slender, but it's like the only thing that I've had that really scared me because I don't play many scary games or anything like that. But Cardinal, the person the girl who thought she was super hot, she was playing with us, and we all finally found each other because it's super dark, you know. We're like, oh, hey, everybody's here, and it was like, yeah, we're just having fun. No, it's cool. We're not scared anymore. And then the Slender pops up, bam, just like that. She just right mouse button, and then just boom, right in the middle of everybody, and I just screamed so hard. Oh my god. Because you can appear and like disappear, like you can toggle whether they can see you or not as the Slenderman when you play as them. And so she just stood right in the middle of us, and then boop.
I think it's a great adaptation of that game.
Oh, it
The
really
Garrison
is. It's very fun.
It's absolutely fantastic.
Oh, so that game's kind of like you can play.
You play as Slender Man against
Yeah,
your
one
friends.
person plays
Oh,
as
that sounds
Slenderman, and
cool.
you're trying to scare your friends basically and kill them through. The longer they see you, the quicker they die, basically. So you try and go uninvisible and in front of them basically and kill them.
So it's like Evolve.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've never played the Wolf.
you can't kill the Slender Man, so not really.
Yeah, the only I think the
Gotta get
people
the pages.
just win by getting the pages. Yeah, one of them has to get 8 pages.
Oh, I see.
Slender Man's a bit OP in it, but
I was gonna say.
still quite fun.
Yeah.
'Cause you can just transport it anywhere very quickly.
It sounds like a game that I need to play as Slender Man.
It'd be good as a group to play it.
It's
I'm
very
fine
good,
being
yeah.
like the scary person, but
Not be scared.
Not be scared.
Yeah.
I think the first time I ever got scared in a game, there are two games around the same period of time. There's the first, well, maybe it was Mist. I think it was Mist Riven. So the second one. And have y'all played the Mist games?
No.
No.
Okay, so basically, it's like it's amazing. Like you need to. It's like a point and click sort of game, but really
if we watch
atmospheric.
videos, will we get the gist?
Yeah.
Yeah. I only made 4, so yeah. But there are people in it in like cutscenes, but it's like they did green screen in the environment, so the people are real. But it's hard to explain.
Yeah, when she says click and point and click, it's not really as in like you point and click and your character moves along a dotted line. It's from it's sort of you move
An
one
image
space
to an image.
Yeah. If you guys just Google it.
And then it's like it's a puzzle game, and so when you click it, like do a puzzle, then suddenly it will animate. Anyways. But the point is that you're alone a lot, and it's all first-person view, and the atmosphere is great, the music's wonderful, and it's not a scary game. It's just you need to figure it out. But because there's rarely anybody ever, and because the images are static when you're walking around, I was rifling through this room, and it was daylight, it was fine, and I looked out, I clicked to the left, and there was a doorway and some stuff, and suddenly a little girl ran past. And I nearly shot myself. Yeah.
Black hair.
And you probably haven't seen someone for about 10 hours.
Right, yeah.
So there's that, and then the second one was during Black and White, or the God game by Lionsgate or something like that. Yeah. One of the first sort of, you're a god, so control your people. And then you had to battle against bad gods or evil gods. But you could be an evil god or you could be a good god. So it's like Fable, but instead of a person, you're a god. And my dad and I used to play games at the same time, but like separately. So I'd play it on the disc for a bit, and then I'd hand it over, and he'd play it on the disc for a bit. And so we go, oh, like, have you gotten to that part? And have you gotten to that part? Like, that sort of thing. But he was playing it at, like, 3 o'clock in the morning, pitch dark, and then suddenly he just hears in the dark, death!
So sad.
Death!
So cliche.
Jesus Christ.
And it scared the shit out of him, because it was so quiet that it didn't sound like it was coming from the game, and the game had never done that before.
Right.
And yeah, I think he ran out. But then he told me about it, and then I experienced the exact same thing the next day, because I borrowed the game, and so thus I had gotten to that point. And so I wasn't scared by it because it was daylight and I was expecting it.
Fair enough.
That reminds me of this game called LSD. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah. I've seen gameplay.
Yeah, kitty PC game that was like made in like probably 2 hours. I don't even know. It's really fucking weird. Like it looks like a game that was like just spat on by a 4-year-old. Like all the textures just don't make sense, and it's super huge open maps like just seemingly don't end, and there's like fog and you just can't see anything. It's stupid. And
It's like
you'll touch you'll touch random walls and you'll just get transported to a new level. It's not even really a game. I don't know. But there's this one, because there's all like random levels, and so there's one level I was watching this guy play it, and he gets super scared when he can't see ahead of him, like in mist or like fog or anything like that. And it was all foggy, like think like Resident Evil, and there he would go out on this, I think it was a pier, a dock, and this like fisherman would come and like fuck with him and like say shit like that, and he got so scared. That game is really weird. You should look it up if you haven't. LSD.
Sounds scary.
It's very. I don't even know if it categorizes a game.
Oh.
What was that game from years and years ago, going back to the early 90s, where it was a cube puzzle game, but they accused it of having subliminal messages, and it got banned?
Ooh, I don't know.
Yes.
Was it? I can't remember what it's called for the life of me, but it just basically had audio sensory stuff going on.
What did the main character look like?
It didn't. It was a cube. It was a weird cube puzzle thing. But one of the newspapers latched onto it because it basically just had a video synthesizer thing running, like one of those audio synthesizer things, and they said it was trying to put subliminal messages into kids' heads.
Oh.
So yeah, some group got it banned.
It's like a Polybus game of the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to get scared all the time playing Splinter Cell.
Really?
Yeah, I used to play. Yeah, too. I used to play the first couple levels of Splinter Cell as a kid a lot. I forget which one. It was the one that was really popular on Xbox, the original Xbox.
Chaos Theory?
Chaos Theory, yeah.
Why is it scary?
I don't know.
Again,
It's
ambient
just the
sounds.
atmosphere, yeah, it's the atmosphere, and it being night, and it's so dark, and you're trying to sneak up on people, and they scared me.
Yeah, it's like when with you in Portal, you don't know what's around the corner.
Okay.
You know there is going to be something around the corner. And in the second game, Pandora Tomorrow, there's the first level. There's just like dogs in the background, like, and there's dogs in the game, so you're never sure when one's going to jump out at you. It's not a horror game, but
I was going to say I'd be more scared if the dog stopped barking.
oh,
He's like, oh, and then
Hear
just
those
stop.
silent dogs like.
Yeah.
There he is.
I'd rather barking dogs.
yeah.
Do you
I kind
play,
of
the old Resident Evil remake where they change when the dog jumps through the window?
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, because I knew the first one inside out, but when I played the remake, it didn't jump through the window the first time, and I spent the next every time I went through the corridor, I was just edging through it, waiting for it to happen. I love that. Then when it eventually does happen was when I just got used to the corridor anyway. Like freaking.
that's
Trolled
perfect.
you. Trolled you hardcore. Speaking of
Yep.
trolling, just randomly, apparently there is some sort of like cheat where you could get a really cool car in GTA Online,
Oh yeah.
and now they've fixed it, and you can still get the car into the online play, but when you get
Press
inside of
triangle.
it, it explodes.
It's basically someone hacked GTA 5 to get it up in online play, and then Rockstar it was like, oh well, there we go then, and we'll fix that for you, and yeah, made it so every time you get into it.
Reminds me of when game developers would make pirated game copies do some crazy shit, like just enough where they wouldn't notice it at first, but then they would get halfway through the game and like some giant crab would be the only thing you could fight over and over, and they'd be like, "This game fucking stupid," and so they would post to the forums like, well, "I'm stuck at this part. What's going on?" And they'd be like, "Well, then you download a pirated copy. Gotcha." Boom.
I like looking for YouTube videos where someone's uploaded the video and they're raging about the anti-piracy measures. Like say this game's broken, and then everyone's like, "You twat." There's one someone posted from Sims 4, wasn't there? Where they were moaning about the pixel
everything's
player.
pixelated.
Yeah, that was amazing. Was it Talos Principle gets you stuck in a lift? Arkham Asylum makes your glide stop working. Like, so you
Wait.
can't glide.
Oh, yeah. I think
Yeah.
it may have been Arkham Asylum. I don't know. A lot of games have done it now.
Yeah.
I
very
think I
funny.
really like that.
It's really smart. I
You
like
don't or do?
I do. I love it. I wish more
Yeah.
games had that.
it. Alan Wake had the one that backfired, didn't
It
it?
makes me respect
Really?
people. It makes me respect the companies more than just like like Ubisoft, which just tries to put the most stupidest DRM out there anyway.
Or like
Which is part of the era
Nintendo.
anyway. Yeah, or Nintendo, who just says, we're not going to be part of the 21st century.
Burn.
Dude, they
Ubisoft,
just discovered
there's a
social
difference.
networks. They
What
made
was
their own.
the what was the Alan Wake one?
Alan Wake permanently had an eye patch on with a pirate symbol on it, but
That's
everyone
funny.
wanted it.
That was funny.
How cool!
Yeah,
Imagine you
everyone was like,
saw
"I want an eye
some
patch."
Let's Player playing that, and he just had an eye patch on, and you.
I
We
need to
want
play
If
that.
I was gonna Let's Play it, that would be the only way I could Let's Play it.
I've had that game for 2 years, and I've still only done the first half hour of it.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's
I need to play it.
I don't know. What are those games even about? I don't even know. Is it about some guy that trying to?
No,
save
it's
the world or
like
something?
Stephen. It's like if
Yeah.
Stephen King got stuck in his own books. I mean,
There's a film
like,
actually
yeah.
the same. What's the film? I know there was a film that came out around the same time, and it was the exact same, and I think it was a Stephen King book.
Really, I wouldn't be
Something like
surprised.
that,
I mean,
yeah.
it is very.
There's
Stephen King.
1408, which is the one where John Cusack goes to a hotel
Yeah, it wasn't that
to
one.
stay,
That-
and
I
he's an
quite enjoyed
author.
that. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that film. Oh, I can't remember it. No, so what are your guys' thoughts on this whole? Speaking of franchises and sort of Doesn't Need to Die, Five Nights at Freddy's.
So bored of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's happened.
Yeah, he's done with it now, though, isn't he?
Hopefully that's happened.
No, but
Or,
now
like,
there's
just you
5
think the
nights.
series should end? Like,
There's,
what?
there's now 5 nights at Fuck Boys.
Yeah, that's not him. That's,
I know it's not him,
Back to
but
homoerotic again.
just when I thought that my feed would stop being all Freddied, this is now popping up. It's like, oh, I cannot escape.
There's a lot of those clones out.
yeah, I've
I
not
don't
played
mind
it.
Saying that,
it.
I
It's
still
just
want
a-
to play the Gmod version. I still haven't
Oh,
played.
well, you can control the animatronics.
Yeah, it still looks like a laugh.
Those games just look like slideshows that just randomly spring something on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more so people enjoy it for the scares other than the actual
But it's
mechanics
not
of
even
it.
like that scary once you get the first jump and you're like, oh no.
Yeah, jump scares only work once.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of people, to be honest, I think a lot of people are more interested in the lore of it than the actual game.
Yeah,
game.
now.
Yeah. But they don't like LP in that sort of way. And then if they do, then they're like, oh, game lore. I'm like, nope.
See, Alien Isolation's a more effective horror to me.
Yes,
'Cause
definitely.
It's the tension that keeps going. I think I can start seeing behind the shadows, a little curtain or whatever, a little bit after a while, where you start to know how it works and you figure it out, and it loses a bit of its scare. But the dread's always there.
Well, doesn't the alien sort of learn from tactics anyway? So it'll know like not to go near certain things if you're setting them off, or knows what
Yeah.
your divergent tic-tacs are.
But you sort
I
of
get
you
scared
sort of get to a
watching the
room.
game.
Yeah, it's like you get to a room and you'll know roughly how to deal with the alien a bit. But it's good. Yeah, it's a
You
really.
know
Good.
how to irritate it enough so it leaves.
But you played Alien Resurrection on PS1.
Alien Erection?
Alien,
Steady now, steady.
not that one. The Alien Resurrection.
Is that when it comes out of the chest?
Well, Alien Resurrection. Oh yeah, it does in that. Yeah.
Alien reaction.
Alien Resurrection was like
Hello.
it was a horror game. It had shooting and stuff in it, but it was actually the first Alien game I thought that actually got the horror side right.
Mm.
It's creepy. It actually builds up gradually. You don't see an alien for about half an hour into the game, but really good. You have facehuggers on you and stuff. But yeah, it was a good game.
That's how it should be. I think too many monster movies reveal the monster too often. Like, that's why I really liked the new Godzilla trailers.
But not the
Because it
film.
didn't reveal Godzilla.
Hmm.
But then the movie happened, and
Yeah, we've talked about this.
we won't get into that.
That's the thing with Alien. It's got to the point now. It's been seen so much you can't make the alien scary again. It's just in another way. You have to think about it. But that's why the game works. It's the first time the alien's been represented that way, properly.
Yeah.
'Cause it's always been shooting. Did you play Colonial Marines?
No, but I saw that GIF.
There's a friggin' turret puppet show that. Like, you basically walk into a room, a door needs opening, so shoot aliens for 10 minutes. Horrible game. I should do that on my channel sometime. I've got
That
it.
game's terrible. I should do it.
Yeah. I don't play enough terrible games, purposely terrible games.
What is the most terrible game that you've played that you absolutely love?
The most terrible character that I've played?
No,
Terrible
like
game.
a game. Like, it's your Van Helsing
Okay, in
games.
terms of sort of real world physics, and this is stupid, Just Cause 2. I absolutely love that game.
Oh my
That
god,
game's
Just Cause
good.
2 is the best game ever.
It's a brilliant game. That's not
The
a bad
story
game.
is-
No, in terms of real world type of, if you're comparing it to real world stuff, it's completely nuts and bonkers, but I think that's why I love it so much.
The story
Do
is
you mean you
retarded.
can't jump out of jets and like climb into other jets and just stand on them for a while?
Well, it's more
Yeah,
sort of the
it's so
final level
great.
of the game is sort of you're jumping between missiles, nuclear missiles, trying to deactivate them. It's
I
the
really
best
like it.
last level of the game.
I really like Deadly Premonition. Deadly Premonition is like the perfect example of a bad game that's enjoyable. Yeah.
Is it the horror one?
Yeah, it's pretty. It's Twin Peaks.
Okay.
It's literally Twin Peaks. It's really good. It's
Where's
weird.
that?
It's wonky as hell. Like if you try to drive over 30 miles an hour, your car's gonna crash. Like there's whole conversations about cupcakes and sandwiches and just weird stuff, and this one piece of music that plays all the time. But it actually does.
Is it hella crazy?
Yeah, it's really weird. It's got actually genuinely creepy moments though in it. Like there is some actual dread that comes, but it's one of those games that's so wonky and it's like a PS2 game brought to modern, up to date. But yeah, it's weird.
Time Crisis 3.
Scary.
No.
No, moved on.
How was
Time Crisis
Oh yeah, they were
scary.
bad games, weren't we? Yeah.
Yeah. I love Time Crisis. All Time Crises.
Like the ones at the arcade, like
Yeah.
the really shitty shooters they're on rails. Yeah. I mean, they're probably the best things at the arcades. There's not really much good games at the arcades anymore.
Or the
It's not
driving,
many arcades.
like, California Speedster sort of.
Crazy Taxi, the best game ever made.
I found Crazy Taxi so tedious.
Crazy? What? It's so fast. How is
Which
it?
version
It's
did you
like a
play?
minute. Like a minute to drive people somewhere, and then it's like resets. It's like boom, you get another minute. It's amazing.
Which version did
Because
you
I
play?
just
'Cause I
wanted to
don't know
ramp
that
off
version.
the stuff. I didn't want to actually do the thing.
Have you played that mobile phone Crazy Taxi?
No, I did play
it's
something. It was
terrible.
Asphalt
Oh,
Asphalt 8.
Overdrive.
I've heard about that. It's a
It's
racing game.
alright, actually. It's like a temple runner with cars.
Yeah.
oh
It's
dear.
okay. I actually had a lot of fun with it, but
Was the Asphalt game's a Temple Run style game now?
I don't even know.
Because they've given up on actually making racing games. Because the thing is with those runner games, they always remind me of. Do you remember old LCD games where you just avoid the cars that come towards you?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
literally what they are. There's no. It
Oh,
hasn't-
that reminds me of Burnout. You guys ever play Burnout? That
Oh, of
card?
course. Of course.
Burnout is the best. I
Burnout
remember on the
Revenge.
original Xbox. Yeah, Burnout Revenge. You get to play that game mode where you just smash into other cars.
Just pile ups.
Like, how is the best? Oh my
Kind of
God.
horrible idea, but amazing.
I mean,
I really wanted to work on Burnout Paradise, but because I went to
Burnout
EA, that
Paradise
was
was
being made.
legit. Burnout Revenge and Paradise were amazing.
I was glad I didn't get on Paradise because I would have been out of a job in 2 months. But it was.
I think
I was
the best
envious.
part about those games, the best like mechanic I thought was so crazy was that you get more points for driving on the wrong side of the road. I thought that was hilarious.
Great game.
What about most anticipated games then? Coming up soon? Or
Oh, that's one of my questions.
Yep.
What do you
I
mean,
have
yeah?
pre-ordered GTA on the PC.
Oh yeah. I'm really interested to see what the community does with it. That's why I'm more interested.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to play GTA 5 and record. Oh my God.
The mods that are going to be people are going to be running around as like Pop-Tarts and like ridiculous shit
I
everywhere.
fully intend to play record in that game for like ever. Just have like
Yeah, I mean,
months worth
that-
of content on my
yeah.
channel.
Well, what
Like,
Pop-Tart
oh.
would you be then if you had to pick one?
Unfrosted.
Strawberry.
Unfrosted.
I'd have the chocolate one.
Good. Then we wouldn't look the same.
I go s'mores.
S'more. Oh,
Oh, hipster.
that's a good one.
That's what I can get around Tesco in the import section. It's great.
I love it, the import section.
Yeah, they do. You can get mint Oreos there as well.
I know it's
Oh, best of
horrible.
Isn't there bacon cream Oreos now?
Beg your pardon?
Bacon cream Oreos or something.
Oh,
God.
And I definitely didn't see us on April 1st.
Holy moly. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. I know Yankee Candle does bacon candles now. So there's that.
Why?
Bacon candles.
Because for some reason, I know Canadians love bacon, and it's sort of now really moved into...
No. Canadians like Canadian bacon, which is
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
bacon.
is ham.
That's
It's just
not
much
real bacon.
It's not as good. Real bacon's much better.
Yeah,
It's it's a mix of different things and it's cooked different. It's
I'd rather eat turkey bacon than Canadian bacon.
yeah.
let's all click this link in the chat.
Oh boy.
Clicking. Or bacon. That's disgusting.
What the fuck?
Yikes.
That can't be real.
That
That's
can't
not
be
real.
real. That's not
Apparently they're at
real.
Walmart in America.
Yes.
That's disgusting.
Speaking of America, I feel like I'm the only American here. Is that right?
Nope, this isn't a product, not real.
No, Ducks is Texas.
Okay, so I'm not completely alone. That's
Not
good.
completely.
You're the only one in America. Oh,
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
And other stereotypes.
So Dex, you're not living in America right now.
No, I'm in London.
Oh, so yeah, okay, great.
Is that
Yeah, it's 6:30 over here. I don't know what fucking time it is for you guys, but you guys are in the UK, so it's +5, right?
Well,
it's just
it
coming
depends.
to
In
half
Texas is +6, so
Oh well, yeah, I'm East Coast.
time
sorry.
zones.
Texicalities.
Oh,
Shut up.
I like that one.
I'm doing the crickets in my head. Yeah, there it. See?
Go on then. Tell us what game you're anticipating then, Miss Cricket Lady.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Dragon Age Inquisition.
That's out.
I've never played Dragon Age. Yeah, isn't Inquisition out? It hasn't Inquisition been out forever.
It's half price right now on Origin.
Anticipate no longer.
You're so anticipating it, you just
I'm still anticipating it because I bought Rust instead.
You
Do you have people to play Rust with? Because Rust is really good if you have friends to make a base with. And
Well, I
make a
just
full, clan.
started. I just started on this server that they seem really nice, and I'm building around a satellite dish.
What?
Yeah, I found a huge
you're
satellite dish.
You're on the new map, which I always played the old version. I haven't played the new one because it's
Oh,
not.
I don't play the old version.
Well, the new one was never updated really to. I mean, the new one hasn't had a settings menu since I found it, so I've kind of been waiting for that.
What do you mean?
Like, it's just so unpolished, so I've just been playing the old one.
Are you
So I guess on the new map they have a
Have you
satellite
looked
dish.
at it again? It's beautiful.
I don't know. Maybe I should go check it out. Maybe we should
You
start
should
playing
definitely check it out.
again. Yeah, maybe I should start playing again. I don't know.
Maybe you should start playing right now.
Sorry.
It got really hostile.
Hi, guys.
there for a minute, sorry.
Get playing.
Start playing fucking right now. God damn it. Alright.
Was that the first game you brought on Steam? You brought
Yeah.
Rust. Why not Rogue Legacy or Shovel Knight or anything?
or any of the Valve games.
Because I have you for that.
I suppose. I need to see Shovel Knight as well. That's another thing I should play.
See, because I
That's
don't
very
think
popular.
that because
I
I
heard
always
it's
have the I have the guilt factor when I play a game. Now I think, oh, I should be recording this, and if I'm not, I'm just like wasting time.
I literally
with
did that Lego
Rust-
Batman video last night because I brought it. Literally, the only reason.
Yeah.
If you make videos as slowly as I do, you get over that guilt quick.
Yeah, I stopped trying to do that a while ago.
Well, I don't finish games often,
Nope.
if ever.
Right.
So if I'm gonna play one, I'll want to like I need motivation to finish it. So LPing
right.
motivates me to finish the game.
Yeah, wasn't Journey the first game you completed? That's like a 1 hour and a half gameplay.
Yeah, and
that's what I'm gonna say.
so I've
enough.
only completed 2 games. I've completed Journey, and I've now completed Portal. And I've played
You're doing good.
Myst,
Whoop.
System Shock 2.
Is that completed on
Golden
your
S-
channel ever?
No, yeah, like these are the ones
Ever.
that are incomplete. I've only completed Journey, and as far as like completed games forever.
Yeah. Because I was like,
Um,
you've only just finished your first game ever.
I
I didn't finish a game until I was about 12, I don't think. Because back when I was a kid, you didn't finish games.
No, it just got harder.
Yeah.
I
I
finished
remember-
all my Myst games.
I
did have a
finished
PC
James
back then.
Pond 2 Robocod. Finished
I
that.
couldn't do that.
James Pond.
Yeah,
I got
there
to
you
the
go.
final boss and couldn't beat him.
What, Dr. Maybe?
It was it wasn't okay. Was that not the final? Okay, I got to a snowman, and I kept hitting it, and it never died.
Aww.
It was just, to be honest, they just put the hit count up on the harder bosses. That was it, really.
That was a great game, RoboCod.
That was a classic game. No one ever played Robocod. It was always just number 2. Everyone seems to play.
Yeah. No, I never played. The first one wasn't very good, and RoboCod, well, it was James Pond 3 was just.
That was in space, wasn't it?
Yeah.
just all
Operation
cheese.
Starfish, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still remember the music to that.
Hey, I'm sorry to bring this back. I've been on Steam looking up Rust. Is this basically Minecraft but with graphics?
No,
Yeah.
no. It's
No?
it's more akin to what is that game? DayZ? but with
no.
a building
It's
system.
like
There's no zombies in it, are
stranded. It's like Stranded Deep with.
I don't know what's gonna do.
It's like all those survival games. They're all
Yeah,
the
it's a
same.
survival game. It's like DayZ in the fact that in the terms of the community, it's just minus
Yeah.
the zombies, and the only real threat is the other people. And the biggest change is that you can build houses, and you have like a crafting system where you can actually build things and everything.
That's why I like it because there's no zombies.
Yeah. So it's a huge, big map. You start out randomly anywhere on it, and then you can craft guns and stuff like that. And
And
you
you
don't
have
just
to
like find
kill
things like a
animals
DayZ.
and
You craft
things.
them all. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
You kill animals, you get materials, and eventually you can build a house and everything out of wood. And then if you get really far in the game, you can build out of metal, which is like fucking invincible. But I never
But
get
it's
that.
cold.
Yes.
What was that dinosaur one that was being made and they gave up on it?
Oh, yeah, there was a big one on. Didn't the guy just run away with the Kickstarter money?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm keeping an eye on that wrestling one, Pro Wrestling X, because it's
Where's
been in development
British
for years.
people in wrestling.
Wrestling.
We love wrestling here.
I don't understand it.
People's
Like,
elbow. Speaking of the people's elbow, I'll be right back.
Oh, yes, that makes sense. Thank you.
because that's not awkward at all.
So again, other guys, who said GTA 5 on the PC?
Boom, that's me. Can't wait.
Okay. So Anthony.
Yeah, I had to come back for that one. GTA on PC.
Oh my god.
No, we were just trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out who said GTA 5 on PC for their anticipated game, so I could single them out and then go on to the next person.
But I've never played GTA.
Yeah, actually, I've never played a GTA either, so I'm actually that's partly why I'm so excited.
Are you even
Okay.
old enough to play GTA?
Actually, I'm 15. If you didn't know,
That's too young.
I'm sorry.
No way, you're 15.
Yeah, everybody else says it. No, I'm 15.
I remember when the first one came out and we were all like, hey, we're playing an 18 certificate game, and we looked at it and was like, this is the shittiest graphics ever.
Like the
Down,
first
what the hell's
GTA
going on?
PC? You mean like the 90s, like the top-down?
Yeah, the original top-down one. We played on PS1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we played it.
Was
in
it
the
on
ghettos.
PS? Was the original on PS1? I thought it was only PC the first two.
Yeah, PC and PS1. PC
I
version
didn't
had
know
better graphics and you could get on the train.
Just.
How much better graphics can you have? It's a top-down pixelated view. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not much there.
Not much
The
better.
PS1 would be able to do that. Maybe not at the same resolution.
No, it was the thing. It was basically a different resolution.
Yeah.
That was basically it. Yeah.
Probably,
But,
yeah, because like all
I think it had less
PS1
cars as well.
play and PS2 was like what, like 240, 480 max.
PS1
GameCube
was-
and Xbox and PS2 was like 480 max.
PS1 was
didn't do any-
capable of doing 480p. It was actually
Yeah.
capable of progressive scan.
Actually,
they did a demo
The
for Tracer.
PS2 was capable of 1080i, I think, wasn't it? There was like one game on the PS2 that took
Jackass.
advantage of it. Yeah,
No.
it was like crazy.
Yeah, Jackass is the
People
only
were
game
like
to
going
solve.
insane.
That's fantastic. Oops.
Was it Sega Saturn was the first console to support progressive scan, I think.
I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, for Saturn Bomberman.
Hmm.
Because it would play it in widescrreen
Oh,
and all
okay.
that. Yeah. I want to get Saturn Bomberman. I want to try and organise it, get 10 people together and play it. Do a let's play with 10 people.
Talking about Gmod again, there's this Melon Bomber is this game that's basically Bomberman but with melons. It's really fun actually. You should
That
check it
sounds
out.
perfect
It's
for
a pretty
Garry's
it's a fun twist. I forget exactly how it plays, but I remember it was really.
What do you think Bomberman would be like if Activision made it?
There would be a new one every year.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of customizable bomb.
It'd be
playing
very
back in-
different, wouldn't it?
It'd go up to the number 4 and then never use numbers again because they realized it would just go to infinity.
Just some big hench guy walking around the place in armour.
You would have like Bomberman Reloaded and like Bomberman the Stealth Edition and like all this shit.
Be amazing. Taking on brown skinned people all the time, probably.
It reminds me of
Yeah,
Duke
of course. Only brown skin people. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's all warfare.
Play the side view Duke Nukem.
Which one? The old DOS ones.
Yeah.
Legend of
Yeah, yeah.
G2.
The original Duke Nukem games were MS-DOS platforms.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're great. They're so
Yeah.
much better than the new ones or the.
Well, the newest one. is
Anything's
shit,
better than
but-
the new one.
But it was sort of like because I played a lot of DOS games actually. That's probably the first game I ever finished.
Really? Blimey. 'Cause that's a
That
difficult game.
or Commander Keen.
Oh, you were right into the old Cliffy B games.
Yeah, well, I was like, that's what came out.
Jazz Jackrabbit?
No.
They weren't really big over in the UK, those games, back then. Junior King
Oh,
3
I
made it
see.
through, yeah.
Well, I did a lot of like, there's those bit like the CD, PS, or PlayStation, computer games where you go inside the bins at the computer places and you get like, oh, you know,
bargain stuff,
100 games on one disc. And
What's a computer game?
They existed before something. I don't know.
did you ever play Museum Madness?
No.
All right, I think I'm gonna LP this
Change that
one.
one.
It's a DOS game. I'm gonna do that. It's very historically.
In the UK, when MS-DOS was kind of like the thing in America, we were still stuck on Amigas.
Oh.
Amigas,
Atari
the Commodore's 32.
Mm.
I-
Childhood.
Yeah, I grew up with a ZX Spectrum 48K and then an Amiga 500. So yeah, I walk around with a ZX81 bag. That's my bag's a ZX81.
Lovely.
But
I actually grew up with an Amiga CD32.
blimey, they're rare. I played on one of them once, and the controller hurt my hands. And I stopped playing it.
Yeah, I got blisters for the
Yeah.
first time on that.
Have a quick Google search the Amiga CD32 controller. It's the worst thing.
Yeah.
It looks like it's upside down, and it's just got corners. Yeah. The only time I ever saw one, a shop in Devon where I used to live had one, and on a pod, and I played Zool and Soccer Kid.
Zool.
Yeah, which I could already play on my Amiga 500. So
I remember the advert for the Amiga CD32 was like a Back to the Future parody, I think.
what's it? Blimey.
It was supposed to be like the Doc character was introducing a new thing from the future.
When did that come out?
Oh, God.
94, 95?
Let's have a look.
So it was
93.
obsolete really quick. Yeah.
September 17th, 93.
God, that was obsolete really quickly. That machine.
Yep. I don't remember it being around for long.
Did anyone have the BBC Micro?
What?
My granddad
Okay.
had one. I used to play them all the time. I used to play Ghostbusters.
It had the 8-inch floppy disks, and
Yeah.
me and my brother spent about 2 weeks typing in and programming a game, and then it would tell us there was a syntax error on line 67. It was all DOS, and it was perfect, and we spent 2 weeks doing nothing.
There was
you
was
play
that
Elite on
magazine
this.
did that? There's a magazine that had like a free game offer in the April issue, and you typed in the 3 pages of code that came up, and it just came up with April Fool on the screen.
Oh,
It
what a
was
bitch.
amazing. BBC Micros were cool. We had them in all our schools. Used to play Chucky Egg in Granny's Garden.
Yes!
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's got nothing to do with the broadcasting company.
No, it has.
British.
BBC
Oh, it
made
has?
it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. They used to be big on computers.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah. At one point, David Braben and Elite was a property of BBC.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look how far
That's
that's
another
come.
game I played. Elite. That was one I played on the BBC Micro.
Oh, I played Elite Dangerous Frontier.
Yeah, the new Elite. Yeah, it's by Frontier.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Elite 2 Frontier. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Elite 2 is yeah.
I think I enjoyed the beginning intro more than anything else. But
That was
Yeah,
a crazy game.
speaking of Elite, do you guys play the new one at all?
Yeah, I was a
Or-
Kickstarter backer.
Oh.
I've done 2 videos for it. Like the first one I did, I was terrible. I just jumped straight in and crashed everywhere.
Is that the space one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that
you come to
Domo
work-
does that a lot. So
Yeah. The second one, I got the hang of it, and I did a bit of travel and showed it. But it's a really good game.
Really
Really good.
expensive.
I'd only
What's your-
really gonna play it if I had a joystick.
Yeah, you really want to get the immersion, don't you? I've seen some people with the
They got the head cam thing.
It's more so for Star Citizen. People buy like massive rigs for that and everything. And there's not exactly much to do in Star Citizen right now, I don't think.
There's something about Star Citizen that's putting me off ever playing that.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for.
Smugness of it.
I'm waiting for No Man's Sky. Really, that's just sort of.
Oh.
Looks like fun.
I'm waiting for those guys to offer jobs because I'm around the corner from them. I want a
Oh,
job
really?
there. Yeah, they're in Guildford. They're literally like I can jump on a train
Oh.
and get there.
Yeah, same as well. I'm Kent, so
Oh dear.
just around the corner. Oh dear. Well. No, that
I'm
game
proud
is
of you. It's only been a month since you've
I haven't
mentioned No Man's
mentioned
Sky.
There's not a lot to mention right now.
Nah.
That's probably why.
Do you ever
That's
play
my
Joe
most anticipated game there.
Pardon?
No Man's Sky. It's my most anticipated game.
There we go.
Probably is for me as well.
Yep.
So basically, No Man's Sky is Rust in space.
It's
Nope.
Elite Dangerous.
It's Elite
It's a-
Dangerous with pretty colours.
Yeah, and you can land.
Yes, and interactive.
And there are dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Dinosaurs?
Yeah, it's got monsters and all
Yeah,
sorts.
we've got dinosaurs.
Two-legged creatures, four-legged creatures, ones with horns, one without horns. Really
Centipedes.
varies, probably. Yeah, it's quite funny. You get. Have you seen the fan base for this game?
Not
No,
really.
not really.
You either have the people who are just sort of like, oh,
I was
there's
going to
no
say
point.
you.
No, I'm not as bad. Some people, I'm subscribed to the Reddit page to it, and some people are like, oh, they post out things. I had a dream about No Man's Sky. I think it's going to be like this, and it's just like, guys, you're so toxic. And then you had the other people who complained about they have no idea what the game's about, and therefore it's still going to be stupid.
I don't know what the game's supposed to be about. I saw the thing at E3 and it was just like, look, you can move. And I don't know, it was just like pretty colors, and the trailer didn't really show much.
No, it's more so what they've said in
Yeah,
like.
trailers, but I only saw it at E3 and it didn't very.
No,
Didn't
it's
get me
more so what
hyped.
they've said in interviews and everything. But other than the trailers, you just see pretty things, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that's from the same guys who made Joe Danger. Like, how
Yeah.
successful was Joe Danger that they can make that?
I guess successful enough to. They made like a couple of games, Joe Danger. I think they made a sequel and stuff. But yeah,
I got
from
my
that
copy
to
for
that
free.
is amazing. Yeah, I think PlayStation Plus had it for.
No, I won it on Destructoid when it was
Oh.
released. Yeah, I commented on their thing and I won a copy. I was like,
Oh,
alright.
Nice.
So it's like, sweet, I'll play
Great.
that. Yeah. Back when I used to read Destructoid. Stopped when Jim Sterling left.
Shout out to Jim Sterling.
Yeah.
He's a nice chap. He encouraged me to do Let's Plays the way I do them.
Oh, really?
Because I was saying on his channel once, I was saying because he was going on about like he doesn't do shouty, screamy stuff, and I was like, I try doing that, but I can't. I don't feel like I'm gonna get anyone watching. And he's just like, just keep plugging away. As long as you can find your niche, people will watch it.
Yeah.
And I don't think I found my niche yet, but it's like I'm trying.
I would say your niche is that it's mellow, but it's also engaging. It's not boring. Because there's like, oh, I don't scream and do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then their voice is like, and so now we go into the thing and we shoot and.
Yeah, the difference between
no,
not screaming and
this is
being
it.
monotone as fuck and just
Yeah.
boring.
I
think
like
there's-
when,
You ever like see Let's Plays like people are trying, but they're like boring as shit.
Yeah.
They just don't care about what they're playing, and they're like,
Yeah, I see so many people on like Feedback Fridays and stuff on our slash Let's Play. They're just like, hey guys, blah 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 here. Today we're playing this, and oh, funny thing happened in the game. All right, well, okay then.
That's
It's
the
like I don't. What do you like? I can't get feedback to them, and I feel bad because it's like I don't know what to tell you. It's just fucking lame, man. Like
Yeah.
you just need to change your personality. Like, like why? Why am I watching this? Who cares? Like I can't tell them that though. It's not constructive, you know.
It's when they sat there. I like the kid. They know the game, but when they're sat there just going, okay, I'm going to walk down this corridor now. We're going to get this. I'm
Yeah,
not going to
exactly.
bother
It's like, I
getting.
don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother
Like,
getting
I
around a
play
queue.
plays. I can watch the game. I can watch
Yeah.
the video.
I watch World of Long plays if I want to see a game played through.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Do you
that.
guys sort of, when you started out, do you found yourself to be quite, oh, maybe I'm quite boring, and then sort of after a while you found your niche, or, you know, Anthony, like you said, you don't know if you found yours yet.
Go watch my early videos. I'm boring as fuck, man.
Oh, same.
I
I think-
overcompensated being boring, and I hit it with lots of editing.
That's what I did.
But not like jump cut editing, but like
You
adding
know how to edit,
graphics in.
Yeah, that's
and-
exactly what I did.
Crazy.
You actually know how to do editing.
Yeah, but
Helps.
if you watch like a perfect example are my missed ones, because it's impossible to make that really really interesting anyways. I might continue to do it.
What, Mist or the animations?
Missed,
Okay.
but I've got like Mr. T in it.
Yeah.
And I've got it's chock full of
But it took
editing.
you quite like a day to get one of them out,
Took
isn't it?
ages, and now I can like crank them out like that.
Yeah.
where am I going wrong? Because I'm doing a lot of jump cuts and a lot of editing, and maybe I'm just a shit personality. So
You're Irish. So.
No, it's your games that you play. Like Sherlock has like loads of editing in it, so it takes me ages to get through one. But Portal,
The thing is with Sherlock is that it's a very straightforward linear game, and there's not much variation that can happen. You want to play something where something can go wrong, and something can play around a bit, like that Rogue Legacy one we did. We know what we're going to get every time we play it.
yeah.
So it made for a good Let's Play. Portal makes for a good one because stuff goes wrong, and you put one portal in the wrong place, and suddenly you've landed in front of a turret. It's like there's those sort of games that are good for that sort of thing. That's probably why Minecraft does so well, because it's emerging.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But Cardinal, I really liked your elephant ones.
This is the only level, the browser game.
Yeah, loved them. They're hilarious.
Yeah, so for anyone who hasn't seen those are ones where I like to have a drink with, and yeah, it helps solve the puzzles.
That reminds me.
Drink as in that look like coffee or tea, or drink as in.
No,
hey.
This hasn't been coffee or tea all night. This has been Carl's.
I should have known.
That reminds me of T-Mask played Cat Mario as well. T-Mask is my brother. He does YouTube alongside me. I play with him all the time. But he did Cat Mario as well, and he took drinks. He made a drinking game, I think. And you did your Cat Mario video.
Hilarious.
The first one I saw here it was very well done. It reminded me a lot of his style. You guys have very similar styles, I think.
Cat Mario is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well it was a great game for him to drink to, because he basically it ended just him being like, I think he died like 60 something times, and at the end of it he was just like, I can't.
What's that game that's like it?
It's a bitch.
He's like, I'm gonna die.
There's another game that's really like it, isn't it? They played it on Game Grumps ages ago.
Did they? I feel like that wouldn't be a good Game Grumps thing to play. They must have just done a couple of them.
It was something similar to Cat Mario, where it was just constantly messing with you. And,
Yeah, platformer.
Yeah. The Mario Lost Levels does that. That game's horrible. There's a warp pipe in stage 2, the one you normally go through, and it takes you back to stage 1. Yeah. I discovered that when I was doing my video of it, because when I was just going to try and do analytical videos, I did Lost Levels, and 2 minutes into the video, you can just see me go, fuck this game.
Cardinal, I had no idea the amount of Football Manager videos you have.
Oh, geez, I spent a year doing Football Manager videos. Was my...
really? Now I want to go look. Oh.
There's like 50.
Yeah, I churned those bad boys out. And I played. Listen, I nearly bunked out of school playing Football Manager. It was I love spreadsheets. Stats, spreadsheets.
No,
There they are.
Literally, there were 50.
At a certain point, like all of your videos stop being other videos, and it's just Football Manager.
No, yeah,
there's just a complete page full of them.
I put all my.
It was a different thumbnail. Never mind. There's even more Football Manager.
Yeah, there's more. There's like 40 more underneath the red one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, seriously, they're all in the playlist.
Oh.
They're all in the playlist called prehistoric videos. They're history. They're gone. They're a different time.
It's amazing. I had no idea.
I decided I wanted other people to maybe watch the channel someday, so I had to move on.
Well, because I only started watching your stuff because of Reddit, and so the first one I saw of yours was the Trunky one, and then I went back a little bit to watch your Cat Mario, but I was thinking like, oh, I haven't seen the Slender ones, and then it's like, oh, my God.
Yeah, let's move on to those. I'm going to delete all of those tomorrow and then cry and then wonder why I've lost 70 videos.
Oh, I like it though, but it is I just had no idea.
I had no idea.
That's the most polite way you could put that.
Yeah, I had no idea. What is
this?
this?
Talking about scary games, that's another good game. Depth, if you've ever played it, it can be very scary. It's basically sharks versus divers, and you'll just have sharks coming at you from any direction. They can break through the walls and just gnaw at your face, and you have to stab them and get them off. It's very scary if you're not
great if you've got a phobia for deep water.
Yeah, exactly.
At all. It's kind of like Evolve but diving.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's like
Prove
Pacific Rim without mechs.
No, it's just sharks.
No, it's just
I mean,
sharks
to a
coming after you.
Pacific
That's
Rim.
it. Like that's the entire thing. And the divers basically just have to wait for this robot thing to do its thing, and they have to like just survive the sharks basically.
Yeah.
I see.
If you're gonna go, yeah.
I like there's this mode that you like there's like one megalodon, and if you kill the megalodon, you get to be the megalodon. Oh,
Nice.
it's very fun. So you just go
10 times
around.
fast.
So you kill the megalodon, and then you become this huge like 50-foot shark. You just try and go kill everybody else. It's great. It's a great game.
Question. You got loads more. I know you have.
What's the longest period of time you've gone without taking a shower?
What the? Did you make that one too?
Was that from that guy earlier?
No, it was for me.
Camp when I was a kid, a week.
I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a
No, I
valid
mean
excuse, you know.
is as an adult.
I mean, I don't have a shower, so
Do I
I'm
count
not
as an
bath.
adult? Am I an
Okay.
adult? I don't
He is.
Shower/bath.
A bath.
A bath.
I hate it if I've gone more than a day. So, yeah, when I came back from Edinburgh,
Sometimes I
was
go a day if I like on the weekends or like a long break. I'm just like again I wake up so late that I'm like I'm not. This is stupid. I'm just gonna whatever. And so I just don't. I want to say I've gone 2 days, but I don't think I have. But I don't know. Maybe I just can't remember. 2 days is pretty nasty though. I mean, 1 day is
Yeah.
nasty enough, but like that's if you're just staying indoors all day, you know, it's all right. But I wouldn't do more than that.
I can't think of a time really. Camp was the one that struck out. So sorry.
Yeah, I remember I was hanging out at this this old thing at school, this club for the weekends. And we were camping out, and one of the girls had I don't know how the conversation came up, but it was very similar. It was like, yeah, I haven't had a shower since Friday, and it was now Sunday, and like the girls never talked to me for a year. So I've learned since then that if I want to talk to me, I need to like wash and stuff.
I'm glad to hear.
Just don't overdo it with the Axe body spray. My entire middle school locker room experience was that. What did you just spray, Adam? What the fuck?
That was Sure for Men. It's a bit more dense than
like legitimately though, my entire middle school smelled like Axe. Like it hurt my nose. Like
Yep.
Like you could smell it. It's not even just in the locker room. Like you could smell it in the halls. Like you just walk in and you're like, what's that smell? Oh,
It was actually banned from my
this
school.
teenage boy Axe.
Now,
Yeah,
they
my
have,
school
like,
banned it.
Axe, Subtle or whatever it is. Like they've got like a midnight version of Axe where it's.
Oh, so that if you spray it, it won't like kill every nose
Oh
hair.
no, it's Lynx. It's Lynx, but it's all the same thing. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
Links is Axe over here.
Yeah.
But Axe is Links over. Oh,
Yeah.
whatever.
Same thing.
Yeah.
But they've got like they've got like the understated brand now.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I mean, really, all you have to do is just not use half the bottle. It's not that hard.
Or not use it at all. It's-
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like the smell now, so I wouldn't use it at all. But
Do you know?
if I was handed the bottle and I had to use it, I would just don't spray it everywhere, man. Just fucking.
Do you know who's just started using Axe?
Hmm.
My dad.
Oh.
How
And
your nostrils taking it?
actually, it actually smells really good on it.
Oh, yeah.
So
What ones
Axe
do you
is
go
just
for?
for like old people or
Oh, you gotta go
12-year-olds.
to
That's
Kenny.
Kenny Skag.
Oh, poor
I
Kenny.
figured I'd let someone else talk.
It's okay.
Oh, I know.
Alright.
Alright. Well, this is fun.
See you, man.
See you guys.
See you, man.
Bye.
Nice meeting
Nice
you.
to meet you, buddy. See you later.
See you guys.
Bye.
What I think I'll probably do is like I'll have this posted up, but I think I'll do like an edited version.
All the best bits.
Oh, good luck going through all this then.
Bye.
Yeah, have fun with that. Damn.
Yeah.
Dying.
Did Kenny say much?
No, that's why he said he wanted us to.
Sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah.
You'd go on it,
Yeah.
you know, somebody would open up a conversation.
Kenny.
They've got some funny he's Kenny of Nostalgia Goggles. and they've got some really fun stuff on their site. It's him and I guess I'm not sure if it's his friend or I think it's his friend. I don't think it's his brother, but I'm not sure. And they're playing like the old school Donkey Kongs and Star Fox and some other stuff, but they're really like nostalgic.
You're saying this is on nostalgia goggles?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just getting an actual product of nostalgia goggles right now. So.
But they're good. They're really good. You should check them out. But yet again, I will be posting all everyone's information later.
Yeah.
Do you guys find that playing retro games on the channel doesn't really help get you views ever?
Yes.
No, it doesn't. Nobody searches for retro games.
I find
everyone else is doing it.
Yeah.
I find new release PC games that you have to pay a lot for, or free-to-play games are good for getting views. But PC games, all the way, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
You have
the
to
only
hit the,
like super popular
sweets.
one that is so oversaturated, but still will probably get you views is League of Legends. If you mention League of Legends, you'll probably get like 100 views.
Yeah,
like,
I am
seriously.
playing that.
Yeah, I've
League
never
of
played it either,
Legends
but I know.
and on Twitch, Castlevania.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start adding that into our tags on YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I've been tempted.
I haven't done a Castlevania yet on my channel, apart from Symphony of the Night. Apart from Symphony of the Night, I need to do like one of my no continue videos on one of them.
Oh, I would watch
Suck
that.
at them. Yeah.
Kenny's channel looks really cute.
Huh?
Kenny's channel's really cute.
Yeah, it
Like
is.
drawn
Isn't
pictures
it?
and everything. That's really cute.
Yeah.
What's his Twitter? Do you know? A bunch of people follow me, but I don't know who some of them are.
His Twitter is Nostalgia Goggles, I think.
Maybe he's
Yeah, Kenneth Stearns. Nostalgia _ Gogs.
I'll just Google it.
yeah, shove them all in the description.
Yeah, I will. Later though.
So what has anybody got any interesting videos coming up or any projects of games to go on for or
I've got my last episode or my finale of Portal coming up.
is it just the last episode then? Or have you
No,
seen-
well, it's 24 parts, and you're on 22, so there's only
Okay,
so the
two
next
more to go.
part will be on Monday or Tuesday. The last part.
could just put it up like now, as it is Sunday.
Well, no, then that'll be part 23.
Do you have a schedule for videos?
No.
Nah. I try to do one every day.
I used to do it like every 3 days.
Hmm.
But then I did Portal.
I did Portal.
And then I did Portal.
Yeah.
And then I had such a backlog of games because I sat down and played through it twice. Or I did a gaming session, recorded everything, and it only took me 2 sit-downs. But then I edited them all in basically one sitting.
Because for YouTube favours if you post more than 3 videos a week.
Yeah.
It favours your searches and all that. I try to do one every day, but
What do you, it favors your
Gets in
searches
the way.
if you post more than 3 a week.
yeah, if you put 3 videos,
Yeah.
apparently it's more than 3 a week. It means you're constant,
It
which is
boosts
horrible
your
for
activity
anyone.
up.
Yeah,
That's really constant. Fuck.
Yeah.
yeah, horrible for anyone
I-
making edited content. They want
Yeah.
people to be chucking memes and.
I can barely do a video a week just because of my
Yeah.
schedule. I usually have
Yeah.
a video every other week.
But
I'm lucky enough to have scheduled some videos, so I have one every week now. But I can't do that shit, man.
No.
I'd rather see constant, as in like consistently uploading like every week, rather than constant, as in I'm uploading every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's guys or people on Reddit
If you're
talking about.
consistent,
There's
that's
one
better.
particular said they did 6 videos a day.
Yeah, I saw that shit. What the fuck is that?
I
How
would
does that
never
happen?
watch 6 videos a day of any channel.
And
But, I mean-
your content is so much higher than the quality.
Yeah, quality or quantity, man. Fuck.
It's because I tried doing it where you just record the audio directly to the video, like your commentary.
Yeah.
And you could pump them out like that because your video's done.
No,
But
you
it sounds
can't,
wrong.
but it's dumb. It's
Yeah, it
dumb.
sounds bad.
Nobody cares.
Audio balance goes all over the place, and
No, like even if I did traditional Let's Plays and I just played through a game and said, and fucking that's it. I record DxTory and I edit my Audacity, boom, done, and then I split it into 10-minute parts. I could do that, but nobody would watch it because it's boring. B, you're gonna get subscriber burn in like a fucking week. I mean, there's just no point. There's no point to putting 6 videos out there. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I just do one a day, and
What are you?
usually
I think one a day is a lot, but I mean, I can respect people who can do that.
It
gets in the
depends
way
on
of my
your schedule.
Yeah, it
It
depends on
depends on because Under the Moons and I do freelance work, so we have weeks of nothing.
Right. Yeah.
We'll have like
Suddenly.
bunch of intense stuff. Like right now, the next week, the only thing I have is like a doctor's appointment. But then after that, I've got 2 weeks of solid work going
Off in the
from like
vineyard.
yeah. Well, oh yeah, and then we've got to do a vineyard at the end of the month
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I mean, it's an intense sort of the rest of the month. But
Yeah.
last month I had nothing, so I could do Portal and crap
Yeah.
like that.
Right now, I've just come out from holiday and I did loads of sort of filming, and everyone's like, "Oh, could you edit it together?" I'm like, "Yeah, I definitely will." But I've also then got this video I'm trying to get out for the channel, and then I've also been asked for the university used to go through the entertainment pathway. They've just done a TV show and they want graphics for like the titles and everything. So I'm doing that as well. So it's just sort of.
I don't know how people do editing on that sort of scale. I'm trying to
I mean, my editing takes forever. I go through like 2 hours of footage. It's not abnormal for me to be editing for like 6 hours plus. I mean, like, I don't know how the fuck other people do it, but goddamn.
So I'm trying to
I
make
know
more
that
music
I edit a
videos.
lot. I mean, I know my videos are much different. I edit a lot, but I mean, still.
I think for like because the way I edit it, because all my stuff is quite linear, I'll just put it in and then just watch it, and as I'm watching it, I'll edit it where it needs to be edited. So really, like a half an hour part will take me about 45 minutes to an hour.
Right.
I mean, if I've got a whole series, then it's just a case of me finding the start and stop points because I don't cut anything out in the episodes unless we've paused to do something. Like when we were recording Revenge of Shinobi and it all went wrong, we kept dying, so I lost all our continue, so I had to play through the whole thing again to get to that point. Thing is, we talked about some really cool stuff during that time, and I was going to leave it in, and then the video fucked up. Because that 60 frames per second video was apparently 52 frames per second now. That's how much it messed up.
Well,
Yeah.
With me, it's sort of getting a video out used to sort of be quite quick. Then I sort of like to add a couple more things in. So like I did a couple of Little Big Planet episodes where I'd go into the community and I ended up doing nice graphics for it and everything. And it would be sort of take a whole day just to edit one, just because of render time.
That's because you're also obsessive.
Well, I just like to put quality where I can.
Yeah, but
yeah,
all
exactly. This guy gets it. Thanks, Adam number 1.
That's
no,
right.
seriously, your openings are really cool, but there's a reason why you don't put out content very often.
Well, also, I'm doing these bloody Outcast videos. It's taking me forever.
And whose
Seriously.
fault is that?
They want me to make this. Oh no, I sort of find out what happens in part 2 at the end of part 1. So.
I know, and I've had to taught myself everything about editing. I once spent about a whole afternoon trying to figure out how to do a slow motion.
Oh, me too.
Like from slow motion to black and white.
Yeah, everyone's been there.
Yeah. And I still have to keep referring to this video to find out how to blur part of an image out.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever like some of those videos and like the YouTube guides on how to edit things, and they're like just like spreadsheets going through text,
Yeah.
music, and they go.
The editing video I learned the most out of, right, was go on, Game Grumps. They have a channel called Grump Out. There's an hour-long video of Barry going through it, and he's like half drunk and doesn't know what he's saying most of the time. But it is the most coherent I've ever come across. Like I can watch it and I learn and I did it, and now I want to get Adobe Pro because I'm like I can do keyframes and stuff on that program.
Yeah.
Can't do
I
that.
don't know. Most of the stuff that he talked about, I'm not trying to like fucking tune him. I mean, I kind of figured out myself. So I don't know. Like I just was just like, yeah, that's how I'm doing it.
I was quite chuffed to find that I was doing practically the same method they use.
Yeah,
like my way of
exactly.
figuring out how to do it. Because when I start my videos, I go 3, 2, 1, record and hit record. Then I do a sync up.
I don't like doing that. I don't like doing the sync with the game because I don't trust myself to do the movement at the same exact time that I'm saying it. I feel like that's going to be ever so slightly off, and I can't really help that.
Hold the camera, hold the controller. If you're using a control pad, hold it towards the microphone and flick the analog stick up and down so you've got the click each time.
Well, what I do is I pause the game and then count like 3, 2, 1, unpause, and then when I press say unpause, I press unpause on the controller.
I don't trust myself to get it right on the dot, you know.
With
I just
my,
don't know. I'd rather do software syncs and stuff like that, where I say the same thing in both tracks, and then I can line it up like that.
With my capture card that I use, it records the video gameplay and audio from my mic separately.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Which is really
I use
helpful
Audacity for the
because
microphone.
even if you click record, the files are created at the exact same time because it's all one program.
That's what I
Yeah, I use DxTory and it does that automatically. It's great.
Yeah.
I have a voice meter set up to with all these virtual cables and shit. It was super confusing, but I figured it out eventually. And I use TeamSpeak usually to talk to my friends and play with them. So I have TeamSpeak going through its own virtual cable.
Ooh.
And I can hear all this, but so then I can record that virtual cable on DxTory separately on its own track, and then I can record my mic separately, and then the game audio separately.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really nice. It comes in with 4 tracks, including the video. I just, boom, pop it in the editor, it's done. And then I export my audio into Audacity and edit it, and then put it back in, and it's automatically synced up for me. I started doing that now, and it's amazing. So much better than doing an Audacity separately and then having to do some sort of fucked up workaround sync.
Yeah. So what's everybody's preferred editing program?
Sony Vegas Pro.
Mine is now changed to whatever Adam 2 does.
Sony Vegas Pro. Well, DxTory is what I record in to get the sync thing. I can help you with that if you want, but I use Sony Vegas Pro to edit.
I use Sony Vegas as well, but I don't use DxTory.
It's a good program. It's good. I mean, you don't have to, but I like it a lot.
So I was tempted by Vegas because it handles variable frame rates quite well, doesn't it?
I don't really
which
know.
can
I know
come
Adobe
up.
doesn't, but I don't know if Sony handles it like really well or something.
Because when Shadowplay first came out on PC, it was really rubbish at keeping the frame rate consistent.
Yeah.
So when you chucked them into Adobe, it just screwed it up. I've got a bunch of videos where the audio goes out of sync. But it's much better now. I haven't had a problem recently.
People always talk about like, oh, I have a variable frame rate. I have to go through Handbrake and then edit it and then render it and then Handbrake it again. I'm like, what the fuck is?
Yeah, too much effort.
The quality must be so bad.
That's kind of like give up until you can spend more money on something else.
I use Handbrake on the Nosgoth video I did, and the audio every now and again just cuts out.
Yeah, and I hear about these people that like talk about money that like are like, well, I just bought Sony Vegas Pro for $800. Does anybody have tutorials for this?
Yeah.
I mean, you're dropping $800 and you don't like
need
think about this more. Like,
the reason I'm considering Adobe Premiere Pro because it's a subscription thing now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
it's like
and you
$20
constantly,
a month, yeah.
and it's constantly updated, and you'll get the new version when the new one's out.
I have
So
to
I
say,
kind of see that's
Premiere-
not a bad idea.
Yeah, Premiere Pro is probably the most, I would say, is the most accessible,
Yeah, that's what I
and
mean.
it's probably the best investment.
accessible in terms of easy to. It's not
Yeah,
in
well, easy
colors.
to use, easy that it handles codecs and different types of footage without guff. Like if you're doing Final Cut 7, I wouldn't even bother because it's just a bitch. But if you're using Final Cut 10, which is what I use, they fixed all that sort of problems, and it's a
Has it got
lot.
rid of the magnetic timeline yet?
The timeline is.
Because they messed that up, didn't they? They made it where, because it just decides where it's gonna.
Yeah, it's awful. The timeline is awful.
I
but
don't know.
it renders in the background, so you don't have to pre-render all of your footage, or you can edit with your high-res footage. You don't have to necessarily put it in as a proxy and edit it. It edits really well.
Adobe Premiere.
No,
Final
S10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, I need to upgrade. I'm still on Final Cut 7.
Loser.
So I'm using
works,
Adobe
but-
Elements.
No,
I don't know. I've heard people say they use Adobe Premiere because it's what the professionals use. And I've
the
looked at
professionals
both
always change
products,
what they use.
And
Yeah.
I
Everyone,
don't
yeah.
see anything in Premiere that I couldn't do in Vegas.
Vegas
And
is fantastic.
everybody always says like Vegas, they can edit so much quicker.
Yeah.
It's just so much more intuitive. Like everything's just much quicker. Like Adobe. Just the biggest thing for me is cutting and trimming in Adobe is fucking stupid. Have you seen Vegas's trimming? Like its
It's
split tool.
amazing.
It's amazing. It's the best thing I've ever used. I used to use iMovie like way back when. That was my only editing I've ever had. And like going into Sony Vegas, I saw the split tool, and it took me a little bit, but then I got it, and I was like, "This is this is genius. Why doesn't everybody do this? This is the best thing I've ever seen. Because it doesn't really delete it. It just keeps it there, and then you can just boop, boop, and then just move it back and forth, and you're like, yeah, it's done. Easy. It's like, boom.
Yeah,
It's so
Vegas
great.
is what I was the first editing software that I ever used, and I loved it. I did all my sort of teenage videoing before I went to university. That was on Vegas, and I loved Vegas. It had definitely had its pitfalls, but for LPing, it's perfect.
Yeah, I don't think I need much more. Like, I don't think.
You don't.
I think Adobe Premiere is kind of like Photoshop in the regards that it has so much advanced stuff, but I feel like I would
Yeah.
never use it. And if I needed to, I feel like I would just go to After Effects.
Yeah.
Do you ever go onto a Let's Play and as soon as you see like one of those capture device things written on the screen, just instantly switch off the video?
Yeah, if anybody has,
That poor guy.
you should have the decency to not put that up. Like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. It's not too hard to get something to capture software with that doesn't do that.
Yeah.
It just
I
takes.
hate seeing fucking Bandicam logo at the top. Goddamn.
Oh yeah, it's like, come on, at least do some proper hard work.
I seen about 3 of those today.
Was it Fraps is like, what is it, like £7 or something like that, and you get them occasionally where it's got the Fraps watermark on there?
Yeah.
It's like, come
Fraps
on.
is, I don't know why anybody would ever use Fraps. Fraps is the worst piece
I
of
think it's
software.
because Fraps was the first
Yeah.
sort of one.
Yeah, and it's
that
so
came out.
easy because you can just like, it just works and it's just like boom, done. But it's
Yeah.
so bad. It doesn't
It's
compress
awful.
anything, and
It takes up so much
to do, like,
bloody space as well.
because it doesn't compress at all. It does raw footage. It doesn't put it in any sort of like good container for compression or anything. It's terrible.
So
I
you used
broke
to
my laptop making the old videos because I just did frap, and if a video was over 20 minutes long, the whole laptop would just end because memory was gone.
Yeah, it's a shitty program.
Yeah, I use Shadow Play on PC games, and I've got an Elgato, one of the older ones for console. The older one's actually good because the new software they did for the new Elgato, you can get an adapter to use component cables for PS3, but it won't recognise it. It'll just freak out.
That's one of the reasons why I didn't get the Elgato in the end, because I was like, which one should I get? But I went for the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable, and it was a bitch to set up.
Biatch.
It was so hard to set up, but mainly because, like, with the Xbox it was fine, but with the PS3, because you had to get it to recognize component cables.
I remember you having trouble. Like, couldn't get the image to appear on the screen. I was like, have you changed back to HDMI yet?
It was just a nightmare. It was a nightmare. But only, I think, because I'd only had the PlayStation for like 2 weeks.
They need to patch the PS3 to have a thing to switch off HDCP.
Yeah.
They've done it on the Vita TV and the PS4.
Yeah.
And you can switch off, it's software.
Yeah.
I hate that when developers say you can't do something. Like, that simple, you can.
It's just kind of like, oh no, we can't do that.
But I'd love that, because I want to record, because I don't want to ditch my PS3 recording, because that's what I use for the PS1 games.
Well, I definitely, like, now that it's all set up, it's actually really easy
Yeah.
to
once you
flip
get it going.
between HDMI and component now. It's just in the settings, and you just have to press the button and hold it. Like, that's it.
I need a HDMI switch, a proper one that I can chuck everything into. And
Yeah.
I've got a 3-block one, but I've only got 3 HDMI ports on my TV, and I've got 3 things going into one block, which goes into the TV. Then I've got my Retron 5, my PC, and my
You've just got too
set-top
many
box.
cables.
Yeah, it's a nightmare here. Like, seriously, I'm convinced that can you start fires if there's a lot of electricity going through cables really close together?
Probably.
Yeah, because
If it's those ones you plug into the wall and it has 3 or 4 sockets and you keep plugging in. Yeah,
oh, that's okay. I've got an extension cord going from one side of the room to the middle of the room. That's fully unwound. That's got a surge protector plugged into it, which has got like
you should be fine.
7 plugs in it.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's my
The
setup.
second set of plug sockets, which has got the
Yeah.
PS3 and the router plugged into it.
It's fine.
It's ridiculous. I'm terrified of it.
At uni, I had one of those double adapters in the plug socket,
Yeah.
and then 2 extension cables with 4 sockets out of each coming out of those.
Oh dear.
And yeah,
I had when I was a kid, one of our extension cords set on fire. We didn't unwind it fully, and it just like burst into flames. My mum just picked up the oven gloves and threw it out the back.
Hardcore.
Yeah,
Mum knows best.
shout out to your mum.
yeah.
And not
that
in
question.
your
Not
mom
in a
sort of
nice
way.
No, in a total respectful kind of way.
Yeah, it's like shout out to your mom. No.
No, it still didn't work.
Word to
There's
your
no
mum.
need to take it to that level, though.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh,
Oh, it's a duck.
duck.
Well, I saw you do your little. Where is it? Oh yeah. No, I saw you do a flashlight just now.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, look. It's my little moons guy.
I got
Where's he
you that
from?
from my hometown.
He's from Austin, Texas.
Oh, you've got props.
Yeah.
Couple of days.
I got my huge sack boy. He's pretty big, this guy. Boom.
I've got a Battlefield Bad Company grenade.
All I have is a fucking placemat.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. How much did you pay to get that?
Christmas present, but yeah, there you go.
That's
I've
nice.
got a half a taxidermy frog with googly eyes.
Nice.
I've got a plastic frog
Bring
somewhere,
back
but I
from
think
other
it's in the
countries.
shed now.
All right, is this show and tell?
Go for it, yeah.
Before we go into show and tell, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go eat. Kinda hungry.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I
I don't know
smart.
about you,
Show and
Europeans,
tell to
it's like,
extreme.
it's like 7:20 here, so
Yeah, to be honest, well, it's gone past midnight for us, so it's probably
Yeah,
worth
yeah.
rounding it up, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was about to say,
well, I
'cause
mean,
it's
you guys
7
don't have to.
midnight.
I'm just saying, I'm hungry because
No,
it's
we were
fucking
tired.
7. So
No,
Yeah,
we've all got to be sociable tomorrow because tomorrow is when families get together and Easter.
I ain't
I'm
doing
on my
shit
own tomorrow.
What's you talking about?
To attend my grandma to church.
Oh,
Oh.
We're going up to Stevenage tomorrow for the in-laws.
I'm sorry.
Stevenage plus in-laws.
alright, I'm gonna go eat. Have fun, guys. Thanks for having me. It was really fun.
Good one. See you, Luke.
Yeah, see you later.
All the time. Bye.
Bye.
There you go. And then there were 4.
No, one more.
And there were 34.
I math good.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Yeah, 4.
Oh, I've got 92 subscribers. Who subscribed to me today?
Hello.
Did one of you did it?
Yeah, I did.
I
Ah.
did too, I think.
Hello.
It doesn't always tell me.
I've gotten
Yeah.
2 new subscribers as well.
I don't think I ever. How'd you get
Listen,
11 subscribers then?
Since this has started, I've lost subscribers but gained Twitter followers.
I think I subscribed to one of your channels when someone linked it. I don't know what I'm doing.
I have 35 subscribers, so mine's.
Oh, I should know. I unsubscribed from Total Biscuit while we were doing this.
Good, good.
I need to find out what this Total Biscuit is.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Total Biscuit is the reason I stopped using my screen names, because I've got to this realization that we're taking PC critique and advice from a guy who calls himself Total Biscuit,
Yeah.
and I was just like, I don't want to have a silly screen name now. I'm just going, because all my stuff now, I always say I'm Ant and say hello and all that sort of stuff. Like my Twitter tag still says level 54 Space Monkey, but like it's
Yeah,
just.
I noticed you started saying, hi, this is Ant. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's
I've got a
nice.
catchphrase on my videos by accident as well, isn't it?
I
started
think it's
saying hello,
really
boys
nice.
and girls. Yeah. Before I started doing when we started doing Let's Plays as a group, I always thought if I was going to do it on my own, I'd start it with an insult every time. But Jim Sterling started doing that. Like one of the videos we did, one of the old ones, I started it off with something like "Hello, you dirty twats" or something like that. But yeah, that got taken, so I just went with "Hello, boys and girls."
I like it.
There's a guy called Brown Plays Games who said that at the start of one of his episodes as a shout out to me, apparently.
Aww.
Nice one.
Yeah,
Well,
I was
I
gonna
think
start.
I think
I
it
was gonna
fits
start
your
on my.
I'm talking. I think it fits your image
Yeah.
of like mellow and.
I don't know how to end episodes. That's.
Yeah. All right, what were you gonna say, Moonsies?
Oh, I was gonna start. I was saying. Yeah.
Cardinal.
Scary. I was gonna say how I was gonna start all my videos with a sort of a very sort of British man's voice. And that sort of I did it for one episode and that was it.
Have you all seen
Stupid.
I think the most sort of production value and epic opening of LPs ever has to go to a heap of games.
A heap of games.
A heap of games. Check it out.
Absolutely. Let me. I will show you.
I used to put like an intro thing at the start of my videos with like just music playing that my mate made. But I started getting annoyed when I looked at another person's YouTube channel. They got dubstep and logos spinning around the place. And,
Dubstep.
yeah.
Everybody's got dubstep.
Can't just people have like a full minute-long intro video?
Yeah, and then they look at their analytics and they see like everyone watching just stops watching in the first 5 seconds.
It's the Let's Player equivalent of calling yourself something along the lines of Angry Video Game Nerd, but not, and having your own intro song that you've recorded yourself playing a song.
It's a Let's Play version of having a name that starts with 2 X's and ends 2 X's.
Yep. I've just gone on to a heap full of games, just chose one of his random videos, and you've already said something in the description, Dux. So
Always. Always. Let me see.
Is he the one with a nice italic writing?
Speaking of nice intros and animations, so Under the Moons, how much do you charge?
It all depends.
It does. It all depends on if I'm making a lot of money or not.
It depends on time and everything. Like right now.
That too.
I saw the video you and Dux did with the Moons Ahoy.
Oh, that was him. Are you kidding me? I didn't do that.
She started doing her own intro. It looked really cool. She gave up though.
Well, I gave up because I made it really complicated.
No, you didn't.
I did. I had everything in things and it didn't work, and it just.
And you decided to stop.
Yeah, I decided
Not the advert you did. The trailer, the channel trailer you did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I had to like.
The ducks going behind.
Yeah.
Like moving around.
That was easy, but well, no. That was that actual like things behind took like 2 seconds. But the fact that I don't have a green screen.
Yeah.
I had to draw like a shape, like a Bezier shape around each frame of my movement, and then mask it out, and then animate that.
So you started that video a year ago.
Well, I don't know, because I like doing that sort of stuff, so I didn't mind it, and it took only about, like, I don't know, an hour.
Have you seen my thumbnails for my channel? The reason why they're all white is because I have no idea how to cut out images from things, so I just search for logos and stick them on a white background, call it a day.
Hey, it works. It looks clean.
I love searching for logos with transparent backgrounds. You're onto a winner.
Yeah, that's what I've got. I've got a folder full of them, like all sorts. Some are low res, but I actually went on the Massive Chalice forums when it came out, and I just asked them if I could have a logo, and they were like, "Yeah, sure." And they showed me one that's like 4K resolution. I spent so long shrinking that down for my image. It was nice of them, though. One of the Double Fine guys gave it to me. Logo.
No, Dux, your demo or like video with the ducks moving, I had no idea how you did that because I haven't done any animation whatsoever.
That's basically I made just like a round image and photo, like the logo in Photoshop, and then I used Motion 4, and basically there's a thing in there that's called Replicator, and it basically just kind of like replicates and spews out whatever image you want, and then you can make it like.
It's easy for doing snow particles, basically.
Yeah, it's or like
just
whenever
change
you see
snow to
something.
ducks.
Yeah, that's basically what I did.
I mean, you guys, I'm sure between each other are talking English. Long story short,
Sorry.
that led to me buying my my Tesco bedsheet to try and green screen.
No way. Awesome. That's the best way of doing green screen. DIY it.
That's how everyone does. I mean, I'm suffering because I don't have anything
£6
to hang.
So I've been told hanging blankets up is a really good way of dampening sound in the room.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Or if I've got a bunch of empty egg boxes, that'd be great.
I've only got like one blanket. I have to keep washing it and put it back on.
Actually, I saw an episode. I don't subscribe to him, but you know Jacksepticeye?
No.
No, he's one of the top 10 YouTubers.
Yeah.
Is he?
He's also a Let's Player. Anyway,
We should know these guys. We should know our peers.
I know, he plays with Markiplier sometimes as well.
Who?
Is he Irish as well?
He's Irish, yeah.
Yeah,
He starts
I
his
know
videos. I'm Jacksepticeye.
Yeah.
Anyway, he
That's the
he
worst
did
Irish accent ever.
Shout out to the worst Irish accent. He did a walkthrough of the place where he records, and he basically has 2 whole mattresses that he slides to close shut his bedroom, and he just sits with like mattresses
Smart.
behind him and around him.
I like it when well-known YouTubers doing it ghetto style.
Yeah.
Like whenever you see inside PewDiePie's thing, he's got a whole blown studio. Like that's
It kind of
crazy.
takes away the sort of, because when people watch, I think especially with games, I quite like it if they're just sort of at my level, and then if they've got like a huge studio, I mean, it's great that they're able to do that, but it kind of takes a little bit of the enjoyment.
Have you seen the Game Grumps studio?
What does that apply as then? This.
See, that's all
That's a
right.
new mic.
I'm not going to get in a mine's bigger than yours battle,
I've
but
got a
really
Blue
helps.
Yeti. I've got a Blue Yeti studio.
Make one of
mic.
these out of a plastic.
Yeah, I paid like 100 and some odd quid for a Blue Yeti studio mic. That's what I'm using. Not one of those little snowball ones.
yeah,
The proper aluminium one.
sounds nice.
It's really good.
I'm really surprised about this. This is a Sam something or another Go mic.
Yeah.
It's really
I
healthy.
was
It
looking at
is
that one actually.
so good, and is £32, and it's just USB connected.
You definitely don't get as much echo as you'd think.
Mm-mm. And
I got
all the before I did console capturing, if you listen to all my other videos, that I basically my setup, my very ghetto setup, was to use QuickTime to screen capture, and I just had my mic where it is now. And then I have the audio and me talking and the music coming out of like my computer, and it works surprisingly well. So all of my Mario stuff, well, all my old stuff, so the Mist, the System Shock, Mario, everything was recorded like
pretty
that.
well.
Yeah.
My Blue Yeti mic used to be stood on a chair, and because we sit on my bed and play it. It's all in my room, but now it's stacked on top of an old Xbox 360 box, a Wii U box, and a new Xbox 360 box, and that's my mic stand. I want a mic stand with an arm because when I play with Paul, he's quite a big lad. Like he's huge. He doesn't like sitting on the edge of the bed, so he's closer to the mic, and it hurts his back, so he likes to sit further back. So sometimes you'll hear it's really echoey because he's a bit further away.
Yeah.
But I want to get a mic stand with an arm, but that would need a counterweight, wouldn't it, for something like a Blue Yeti mic to stop it just drooping?
Well, no, not if you just do like a basic sort of tripod, like a mic stand tripod. If you just tighten it.
Yeah, but I want it to be an arm,
should
so it actually goes goes over the bed, so it's where we are at the wall.
No, I mean it's
Yeah.
because you've got that, and then
Yeah.
you've got that coming out, and
Yeah.
then you put the
It'd
thing.
be tight enough because it's a heavy mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if not, that's what duct tape's for.
No.
Plug.
I should sort that out. I do want some better professionalism. That's what I want to do. So I try to keep improving the quality.
Don't be silly.
That's my goal, is to just constantly get better at, teach myself how to get better at it.
Yeah, but all this sort of stuff, like media and everything, is just ghettoifying everything. I mean, it's just the amount of duct tape you use on a shoot to hold things together is astronomical.
Yeah, one of my friends works for a music video production company. She's constantly on Facebook asking for weird things.
Yeah.
Just a sort of shortcut. She asked for a goat a few weeks ago. If anyone had a goat for a music video.
I was going to say, I thought
Fair
you
You've
enough.
got to be kidding me.
Nah.
I have a goat.
It didn't. Duh. But no, I've been like, my room's really large, so I get a lot of echo sometimes. So I try to remove that in Audacity, but I can't do like proper noise reduction without ruining the sound. I don't know how to do it.
Now it's fine.
Yeah.
It
But
sounds
you
great.
hear the dogs and the trees, the planes every now and
Yeah,
again.
but that's I mean,
Yeah.
you hear words,
Yeah.
the planes over my house all the time, and then when I was editing once, the doorbell rang and I got up, no one was at the door, and then I came back and realized that I had recorded it, and I was just, I recorded the doorbell when it recorded.
Oops.
But I thought it was...
That dog you hear in my videos every now and again is actually like 3 streets over from me.
Although when you can't hear the kids.
Yeah, that was alright the other day when they were...
You can hear the dogs, but you can't hear the kids. But I don't mind that sort of stuff. I think it's quite ambient, and it doesn't ruin, like, hearing stuff out and about and slamming doors and crap like that. It doesn't matter, because it's, at the end of the day, it's a communal sort of experience anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just obsessive.
I saw that. I saw that eye patch.
People in Reddit go crazy over the stuff. It's like, I heard the phone ring.
Yeah.
I immediately disliked the video.
It's like it's an Easter egg hunt or something.
Yeah. I mean, I do agree that, like, if you're gonna record, like, I get in the zone. I can't record unless I have made a cup of tea.
Yep.
And I need to finish all my chores because, like,
I can't like that.
No, I just...
I'd never get around to filming otherwise.
Well, because I'll sit there and I won't be able to concentrate on the game. Like, because we live just in, like, this room, it needs to be tidy, so my bed has to be made, the dishes have to be done, because I keep my dishes... Well, oh, I moved them, but they're like over there where you can't see them. But the dishes have to be done, so they're not in my eyesight, so I can just concentrate fully on the game. Because there's so many wires coming from me anyways, because I've got my headphones on, but I'm sitting in bed recording, but the headphones go all the way to the TV, and then I've got my mic thing, and sometimes I have to wrap it around my neck like this, and...
So I don't use headphones. Am I the only person who doesn't?
No, I don't use headphones either.
No. I keep my TV down low enough for me to hear it, but it doesn't come out on the mic too much.
Well, because my TV's so far away, I can't really hear that much, and so I didn't used to. Like, for our racing videos, we didn't use headphones, but then it was kind of a pain in the ass when Stephen Fry talked.
Yeah.
Because then you could hear it in the thing, and I couldn't quite... It was just a nightmare, so...
Yeah, before I knew how to remove background noise, I was just always trying to sync the videos up so I'd get the audio perfect to the video.
Yeah.
But audio doesn't record the same way as video. Video records in frames, audio doesn't. So there's something like, 1 in every 100 frames it moves out of place slightly.
So there's no way to match it. It's just a nightmare.
I've seen some people say if you set your audio to play at 100.1%, it will generally match up. But my Grand Theft Auto videos, we recorded about 2 hours of that, and by the end of it, the audio's going out of sync.
Yeah.
It was all right with the Apocalypse one. We recorded 3.5 hours of that and finished it. Yeah. Well, Paul's near the end, so I was like, keep playing, Paul, you can finish it. And it took 45 minutes to beat the final boss. But that was all right, but I didn't get the audio. I didn't know about audio balancing really then. So my audio goes out every now and again. You can barely hear us at some points, and so that's where I've improved. Like, I know what compression is now. Like when you
it's all a learning curve.
Yeah.
I think that it comes like I mainly started doing LPs because I needed something. Well, I needed to finish all my games, but then I also needed to keep my editing skills up, because if you're not doing editing for a long time, you forget, and you become really slow. And also, I wanted to learn. I used it as a learning technique to learn Final Cut 10 because I was still on 7, and to learn Adobe Premiere, which has helped me out a lot.
It's good practice, but I forget stuff. If I go to try and do an effect I've done on the previous one or something, I just forget. That's why I keep going back to that bloody MacMost video with the blurring out of thing. Because I keep forgetting to turn off notifications on my Xbox when I'm recording.
I've learned so much from just even the past couple of months getting into editing. So I mean, I'm not going to touch you guys, but there's so much to learn. It's kind of overwhelming at the start, but
I tell you what's a really good practice is to try and make a music video. Just cobble any old footage together and try and cut it in time to music. Because if you can cut in time to music, you're halfway there now with editing. Because that's difficult. There's a video a friend of my friend did. It was called Battlefield 4 Invincible, something like that. And he made the entire music himself with a rap and a sampling from a Rihanna song and stuff like this. But it's edited to the music so well. I was like, just sitting there going, what is he done with the keyframes here? And I asked him about it, and he was like, yeah, I got obsessive. And it's like, it's brilliant, really good video, but it's got like 400 views and that's it.
Yeah, it's really good for practice, and also to practice doing something that's not tedious. Like for me, motion can be very tedious, but it's because I don't use it often enough. Whereas for Under the Moons, it's his go-to of, I have some spare time, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna animate this, and I'm gonna be amazing and awesome, and then I'm just gonna say, oh, that didn't take me very long.
It doesn't take me very long.
I just realised I'm subscribed to someone called Lego Go Joe. I've never subscribed to him. He's got no videos of anything.
Strange.
Huh.
I had that a couple of weeks ago. I just suddenly had an extra.
I had that as well.
That's
Where I was like, who
You
is
mean
this
that you
person?
subscribe to somebody who has no video?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I don't recognise on my list. Just don't know who they are.
Really?
Because I checked a few. I think it happened about a week or two ago, and it was just like this random person. I was like, I don't know them. Why have I subscribed? I don't remember that. Maybe it's a YouTube glitch, or maybe it's YouTube being YouTube.
I went to their channel on one I had the other week, and it just said this account doesn't exist.
Mm.
And so I couldn't unsubscribe from it. So,
Oops.
That could be that the channel was taken down.
yeah, maybe, yeah.
It 3 strikes or something. Has anyone ever had a strike?
I've had a lot of I've had a lot of content IDs. I had on my old channel. I had a copyright strike when I worked for EA on a video I posted of an EA game, which was fun. But, I've got a lot of videos about content ID. Which, I do a few because every time someone content IDs me, it's a bit false or like dubious.
Isn't there that one guy that's really like harassing people?
There's a company called The Orchard that keep claiming videos, and then they won't release the videos until you do the second thing, because at that point they have to prove they own it, and they don't. But there was a YouTuber called T-Bone Pearson who suddenly started content IDing loads of people's Let's Plays, because he had put all his Let's Plays into the system. So he's getting money from all these people's Let's Plays who don't know about content ID things and what's right and wrong. And like a month or two later, he's suddenly going, look at all this cool stuff I've brought. I've got a new camera. And I looked up the camera. It's like an $800 camera.
Yeah, so he's a big scammer.
Yeah, he's a dick. People hate him. That's how I came across Bromance Gaming, who are really cool guys. But he did that to them. And yeah. But I tweeted out to like Nintendo, Ubisoft and everyone saying, apparently this guy owes your games.
What a tool.
Yeah. He's a toolbox. If you go on Twitter and just search T-Bone Pearson, you'll just see loads of people complain about him. But yeah, I had this is that Battlefield video I'm linking. There's a company called GOM. They do a Korean esports team, and they content ID'd my Runner 2 video. So I made another video where I was playing Runner 2 again, talking about them content IDing it, and they content ID'd that. Which is brilliant.
That's like content IDception.
Must have been embarrassing. It's fun though. I like calling them out. But yeah, that thing I linked there was the video one of my mates' friends made.
Well, what you were doing with Life is Strange.
Yeah.
By the end of them, they really started to work out.
Yeah, but I've took down the volume now, so I don't get content IDs often. But I got content IDs on the last episode. Right. But yeah, there's a song removal thing on YouTube. Not many people know about. You can use it.
It's not too bad. I mean, it does make your voice sound a little bit warpy, but I like that you explain in the LP.
Yeah.
Saying, "Oh, well, I'll probably have to do this here," and then you have to.
Because like I can't avoid that music.
Yeah.
It's a pain.
And it's a shame because it takes away, like, especially those Nintendo stuff. They're like, "Oh, we'll take out the cutscenes, take this, that, and the out," and it's like, then there's no essence to the game.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I I don't begrudge someone claiming content ID if someone's just uploaded the song.
Yeah.
But I'm playing. It's me playing it. I don't want someone else earning money off stuff I'm doing.
Yeah.
Unless they really own the rights to it. Like I'll chuck a Nintendo game up every now and again. I know they're going to content ID. I can't avoid that.
Yeah.
But I know a Nintendo game is going to get some views, so I can balance it out. But Life is Strange isn't going to pull me in tons of views. Like.
Yeah. I thought that was. I think that and there's only like 4 songs.
Yeah. It didn't get the Jose Gonzalez song halfway through the first episode.
It's probably because they just went, that's fine.
Yeah. I'm amazed I could tell what that was when I was playing that episode.
I was very impressed. But, you know, the only one I've gotten content ID'd was the trailer for this stream. And it was mariachi music.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
have you gone through the YouTube's music they let you use?
No.
The stuff,
Yeah.
They've got a whole bunch of pre-done. Apparently I heard someone say that they used some of that and they got content ID'd on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
screwed then.
Oh my gosh.
There was one guy who, this is another one with the Orchard, where he was out in a field filming himself walking through a field, and the Orchard claimed on the sound of the birds calling that it belonged to one of their bird call CDs they apparently owned.
Jeez.
Like, you know, those
What
CDs
assholes.
exist. Yeah, and they refused to remove it. Like, say, yeah.
Wow.
But that was
That's
just
special.
Yeah.
There's a special kind of hell for people like that.
And that's a big company. They're owned by Sony. Like, jerks.
Jerks. Let me see.
I now fear nothing more than content IDs.
Oh, you'll be fine.
It's good if you know what
what
you're
is-
looking for.
What is the animal you always go straight to in the zoo?
Meerkats, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
I go for the penguins.
Oh, penguins are good too. Penguins are good.
Or
But-
the hippo, like the penguins, the giraffes.
I go gorillas. I find them
Oh, I
fascinating.
always skip the monkeys. I don't care about the monkeys. They're too loud.
Amazing.
The monkey threw poo at my friend's mum once.
That's exactly why you go there.
Yeah. A goat ate my dad's wallet.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he just pulled it out of his pocket, had it half hour, and he just
Your
went.
parents don't have good luck at zoos.
No. Zoos are fun. I haven't been to one for years though.
Otters.
Otters, yeah.
Oh, they're cute.
They're the cutest, I think. I also like the polar bears when they have them.
Oh, I've not been to a zoo of polar bears, I don't think.
Polar bears are cool. They're like
I don't think I've
hippos,
been
but
to a
with fur. Oh yeah, I've never seen one with like a bear.
No.
I've seen
Maybe
one with a
sun
bear.
but like the bears you get which have the pattern there, they're black and have usually a pattern there. And
Like a
Big
black
head.
bear.
no, sun bears.
Racist.
Represent my homies of the forest.
Yeah, sun bears. They're scary looking. Very scary.
Why are you vining? What is this vine?
You'll like it.
I love that little giggle in the background. Oh, no, that's the wrong one.
Waiting for that to load.
Uh-oh, we are having tech... Oh, wait, hold on.
What the heck are you looking at?
Oh my god, that's too cute.
Yeah, it's not of being rubbed on the mouth.
That's adorable.
Oh.
The noises it's making is just so cute.
It's the squeak.
Gosh. Did y'all see that movie, the documentary, Blackfish?
No, I haven't seen that yet. People keep
should.
telling me to watch it.
It's really
Yes.
good.
Watch
The
it.
thing is, every film I watch, I review on the film dump, so I just got to find the time.
Oh well, if you're gonna watch a documentary you want to review, watch one called Deep Water.
Deep water.
It's basically the tale of the first trip around the world in sailboats, which took off from England whereabouts? In the 1960s, and it's all about we follow just a man's man from the village who's done little sailing but no pro sailing at all, and he just decides he's going to do it, and he's a family man. It's about this really strange story that happened when he was out there and what actually happened to him. It's really sort of bizarre, and I was crying at the end of it. It was really moving.
Really?
Is it on Netflix?
American Netflix.
Is
You
it
can-
like-
you can torrent it though? It is
Is
available.
it like strange, as in like how catfish turns strange?
Kind of. It's that kind of weird feeling.
Vibe? Okay.
Yeah, it's sort of because you know this person, like he's really described well. Oh, he's a family person. Then it's as if like he's out on the sea on his own. Strange stuff.
So it's basically Arrow.
Well, no, he's not a millionaire.
I was playing the Arrow level of Lego Batman 3 earlier.
Awesome.
Amazing. It's got Stephen Amell narrating the whole thing, like just going about. Sometimes I like to imagine I'm on the island in my Arrow gear.
Awesome. I love Lego games. Is everyone excited about Daredevil?
Yeah, that's next week, isn't it?
It's looking very, very gritty. I've only heard good things.
Cardinal's like, no.
What? Why is Daredevil a thing?
It's gonna be a new thing on Netflix, a new series.
Daredevil the movie was one of the biggest load of balls I've ever.
Yes.
Don't be harsh.
No, it was balls because I was supposed to go there on a date with a girl from school, and she fobbed me off with one of her friends. So I ended up with this girl I knew. I know, right? This girl I knew who we weren't that way inclined towards each other, and the film was a load of shit. Oh, I've been blinded, but my senses are greater, and I can beat people up in subways now.
There's a director's cut version that has less Electra in it.
Well, that's worth watching, maybe.
Yeah, they cut out the by the rug love scene. Like that's just almost entirely gone because it's cringeworthy.
Doesn't Electra have her own movie?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Ugh, don't get me started on that.
Dude, Biodome's on Netflix.
Oh, so okay. This is going to be another one of those. I can describe it to you, but I don't know what movie it was.
Right.
Ages ago.
Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Ages ago.
Soccer Dog the movie.
I came across this movie on TV, and this was before like TiVo boxes and stuff, so you couldn't like information it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like on normal TV, and it was.
Grey Gardens.
It was a virtual reality.
Tron.
No, but the same era. And it was this guy, and it was very like steampunky, Tron-y, and then like there's this one scene where the guy had to go into this bar, I think, but then like.
Is it Virtuosity? Denzel Washington.
I don't think anybody famous was in it.
Was it early 80s or 90s?
Yeah, I did one of those.
Because virtual reality movies became a thing in the early 90s.
Virtual reality serial killer manages to. Ooh.
Close
It's
enough.
the 13th Floor, Virtuosity, and Lawnmower Man are the ones that most likely one of those three.
Well, see, because I've never seen Lawnmower Man.
You'd know that. Pierce Brosnan's in
So
it.
that's why. Oh no, that's not. No, it's not
Yeah.
it. That's not it. It looks
13th Floor came out at the same time as The Matrix and got ignored.
Virtuosity. No, it definitely
Dark
is in
City, if you want to
Virtuosity.
talk about being ignored.
Oh, Dark City's great.
Film.
Alex Proyas makes good films, and even Knowing's got credit.
No, it wasn't Dark City.
Oh, I like knowing.
Yes.
It was like The Fifth Element meets Tron.
Was it Tron Legacy?
No,
12 Monkeys.
12 Monkeys, blimey.
no, and it was.
It's got a TV series, isn't it? 12 Monkeys.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know the Doctor Who episode where it's with David Tennant and they're in the gridlock in the cars?
Yeah.
It has that sort of vibe to it,
No idea.
like that style.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I've been
Rusticy,
looking
old.
for this movie for maybe 15 years now.
Oh my goodness, so it's... Wow.
It's a virtual reality and they go to a bar.
Well, I think it was a bar. It might have been they're running like.
Is it Wreck-It Ralph? He goes to a bar.
Well, it was like.
work.
There's
It was-
Existence. That had a bar sequence in it.
It might not have been a bar though.
Strange Days from 1995 with Rafe Fiennes as well.
No, it had no one famous in it
Uh,
that I remember.
Might be Dark Cities, actually.
No, it's not Dark Cities.
Oh, okay.
It was really like Time Bandit colored.
Okay.
It's like Time Bandits in virtual reality. That's what it really felt like.
See, I know my virtual reality
What
movies.
an absolute goose, like, jeez. You've set us all on.
Yeah, I
You're
mean,
like,
this is what I
Internet,
need.
go!
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much. Because I really want to watch this movie because I watched like a half an hour, 45 minutes of it, and then I had to go somewhere. I had to fall asleep or I had to leave, and so I couldn't finish it, and I really enjoyed it.
Blimey, I'm
But that
lost.
happens to me all the time. Like last night, I had never seen Jackie Brown before, and I only realized that's what I was watching
That
until
film's
like
amazing.
an hour and a half into it.
Was it Spy Kids 3D Game Over?
Are you on the same website I'm on, the All Movies virtual reality movie?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It was before
I
Spy
like
Kids.
that that's a thing.
It was definitely before Spy Kids. It was either late 80s or 90s.
It was either
Oh, you
between
know your
two
stuff, don't you?
decades.
Or early 90s, late 80s.
Because that's the thing, virtual reality movies became a thing in the 90s.
Yeah.
It was like, because in the 80s, the only really technological ones you had were Tron and War Games. And
But that's the thing, it had that vibe.
Who the heck is Alex Rider Stormbreaker?
And the main guy, and the guy was the main character, so it was a guy hero.
White.
And then there was one scene, yeah, white.
Wait, it wasn't Videodrome, was it, when you're going on about 80s films?
Okay.
Someone from Facebook sent me this link.
No,
to
she would
Wikipedia.
definitely. Videodrome is pretty striking. That's one with
Farewell to the
James
Nuclear.
Woods in with the belly vagina.
First to controls your mind.
Yeah, Videodrome's amazing. Debbie Harry's in it.
Mm.
Images.
What am I on now?
What the hell's
Simulated reality and fiction. Oh, great.
No, it's not Videodrome. It wasn't that. Clear.
Right.
Like, that looks all very like staged and Quentin Tarantino and like.
Cronenberg, right?
Yeah, I mean it looks very. Yeah,
That's what I said.
it wasn't that clean. It
Because
was
it
very.
extends about a virtual world.
You see the
It was like Waterworld in virtual reality.
I'll stop saying more things. It's not helping.
But you get the je ne sais quoi of it.
Thing is, though, we're going to say the name of it, and you're not even going to know what it is.
No, but then I can look at the pictures and go, oh yeah. And then after
Brainstorm.
that scene, and then he
Yeah.
had this guy that was like his sidekick that kind of was like a wise tucker sort of, hey, like the guy in what's his face, in Red Dwarf,
Rime.
who did the battle bots.
Oh, Craig Charles.
Yeah, it
Robot
have as
Wars.
that sort of
Battle
character.
bots get lost. Get it right or get out.
Good old Craig Charles.
Yeah.
I remember when he was a poet.
Did you
A
ever?
poet?
Yeah, that's what he was known for.
Really?
Yeah, when I was a kid, he was known as a poet.
Oh my
And then Red
gosh.
Dwarf became big. Yeah. And much like most people remember him now as a cabbie in Coronation Street.
I remember from Robot Wars.
Forever
That's my-
Robot Wars.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
childhood.
Robot Wars.
Pipes.
Oh, do you remember when Jeremy Clarkson presented Robot Wars?
Oh,
That was
season
one.
Yeah.
Jeez, that was the old days.
Yeah.
Is that
He
Jack
can
go back
Nicholson?
No.
Bring back Robot Wars with Jeremy Clarkson.
Well, he was terrible in that. So.
Do you remember that one series of Games Master with Dexter Fletcher?
Games Master or Monster?
Games Master.
Did
You
it
must
I
have watched
remember
it.
Games Master.
Yeah, Games Master was a classic, man.
Yeah, I watched that every time.
Yeah.
Right, I'm sending you a link.
I did see like an episode like 2 years ago though. I was in one of those random channels. I don't know, D+1 After Hours Extra, and it was like the sexual innuendo.
Yeah, in your end, eh?
It was like that constantly.
Yeah. Well, it's Top Gear ripped it off no end, hasn't it? Like you watch Top Gear, it's the same thing. Staged environment, crowd just stood around, them
Yep.
making laddie jokes. Like it's the exact same thing, but with,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest, in terms of that Top Gear thing, I think it'd run its course. To be honest.
yeah, I'm good with that ending. I'm fine with
Yeah.
that.
It's definitely not
Listen.
the 13th floor.
It's
I
never
think they
the
were
13th
restricted
floor.
in the end. I think they were pretty like Clarkson and co were a bit too scripted.
Nor is it brain scan.
I think with the episode where they had the whole incident in Argentina, I think that was a good place to stop, really, because you can't really top that, can you, without getting killed.
It's a show. I'd kind of like to see if they would get killed.
They almost did in America.
Yeah, the old.
Yeah, right enough. The rednecks.
Crazy.
I love man love.
Is that okay to say, rednecks?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
She doesn't care.
What the hell is Expect No Mercy? Whoa, this film looks amazing.
Yeah, what is this Reddit link?
That was for Ducks to put up on there. Tip of my tongue.
Oh, right.
You just post it and people just try and figure out what it is.
Wait, is that Ray Fiennes in Strange Dead? Ooh, he looks good with long hair.
He's in was it him who was in that Dylan Dog film years ago? Delamorte Delamore.
No idea.
Dylan Dog's cool. Anyway.
Man, he should have long hair more often. It makes him look like less of an asshole.
Oh,
I want to see this film.
finds the gentleman.
That's
Have you seen the Grand Budapest Hotel?
No, I need
true. He did kind of, have sex with a stewardess inside the bathroom of the plane. Classy.
You got to join that club somehow.
Some computer effects for this
Achievement.
time. Some good computer effects for a film of this type, but still unable to achieve anything resembling entertainment.
Ooh, birds.
Oh, that Expect No Mercy. Yeah.
1 star.
But it's got Billy Blanks in it.
I know.
Legend.
Legend.
He's like the American
But no, Ducks.
motivator.
Seriously, post onto that link.
Yeah, but I don't have
they are
enough
very quick.
information.
Well, there was a film I caught seconds, and it was basically people on a train wearing Splinter Cell gear, and then a nuclear bomb goes off. I had no idea what that was.
Chain Reaction.
And someone came back. I think it's called. Was it Chain Reaction or Peacemaker? George Clooney was in it.
Oh, yeah, probably Peacemaker, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say Snowpiercer until it turned out to be...
that was a film.
That was a film.
Yeah.
That was a film I was not expecting to be.
No. Your husband bailed. It was so strange.
Well, no, he fell asleep because he falls asleep when it turns dark.
As in the film or the weather outside?
The weather.
Light outside.
Well, it's called Snowpiercer, and if you haven't seen it...
Yeah.
Was that Christian Bale?
No, Chris Evans.
No, it was Chris Evans.
Yeah.
He looks like
I like Chris
Bale.
Evans. He did have a big beard.
And with John Hurt.
The film's superb. Like, the cinematography
really
in
good.
that film's incredible.
It's really good.
Like, every time he's moving, he's always shot facing the right the whole way through the film, and every time he makes a decision, he faces the left and then faces right. It's like...
So good.
That's brilliant.
Those pointless things no one will ever see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit I noticed that no one else does.
Someone's gotta.
Yeah.
And Ducks has disappeared into the abyss.
Oh dear.
He's probably taking a big old dump.
What are all these notifications I'm getting?
Yeah. Twitter's gone ballistic.
I just tweeted out some inane thing earlier about YouTube taking ages to process a video. It's been retweeted like 13 times. Just out of nowhere. A Spanish YouTuber that follows me retweeted it, and then all his followers did.
Sweet. Yeah, have you been finding YouTube's been spending ages processing this weekend?
Yeah. My
I
Batman video from yesterday still in standard def that I put up last night.
Yeah, I had to re-upload my last video like 4 times, and then it still took hours.
It'll work eventually. It just takes forever.
Yeah.
But this has taken longer than my friggin' 36 gigabyte Castlevania video did. I don't want to give up and repost it. I'm stubborn. So
It will process. God damn it, it will.
I put up a dumb 1 minute long video earlier, and that took about an hour to go into HD. But this is like 30 minutes, and so I can expect 30 odd hours, I suppose. But yeah. Someone else has subscribed to me. Was that one of you guys again?
Again?
It's not telling me who subscribed to me.
No, do you not have to wait like a couple of days before you get to see who's subscribed?
Oh, is that it? Is that why I sometimes don't know?
Yeah, it's like your analytics are always like a couple of days behind.
Oh, that's bums. That is. That's big old dicks. All right. Because all I've got a notification is someone called Brandon Bianco followed me.
Brandon Bianco?
Yeah, and Hot Cross Nun.
Hot Cross Nun?
Yeah. I've got one of my secret subscribers, the one who doesn't share their things, is do you know Chet and John? They do those Why Week in Batters videos, and they got a podcast that they finished recently. They're really good. They're like games journalists, but they follow me and subscribe to my channel.
Awesome.
Yeah. Because I put out, I've got a new subscriber, I don't know who it is, and one of them tweeted me saying, yeah, it's us, you've got really good content. I'm like, oh, cheers. Cheers, mate. Been watching your videos for ages.
It's always nice to hear. Have you guys ever heard back from someone you look up to or something?
Well, that was one of them, with Chet and John, because I like them. Guru Larry, I've spoken to a couple of times, but he's not too keen on you Let's Play videos, is he? But he's always been really good at sort of giving advice and stuff.
Fair enough. I was able to have quite an interesting experience. So with this whole outcasting I keep talking about, I made after I did a playthrough, I made a quick. I wanted to make a video which was about the history of it because it came out and failed because of certain things. And so I thought I'll quickly just email the creator of the game. It's worth a shot. I was like, "Hi, just want to do this video. Blah blah blah. Would it be okay to use certain things?" And he responded, "Yeah, sure, that'd be great." I was like, "Oh, okay." So there's a bit of a show, like a moment when he responded. So I created the video and everything. I ended up getting a response back from like the 3 other creators of the game, and 2 of them are subscribed to me on YouTube.
Nice.
It was quite funny.
I get like random famous people subscribing to me on Twitter every now and again, then going.
Oh.
Like, I had Michael Price, one of the writers for The Simpsons, follow me once.
All right.
Yeah, for a while. Bill Plimpton follows me on Twitter. He still does. He hasn't unsubscribed. He's an animator. I love Bill Plimpton. There's Joel Courtney, you know, the kid from Super 8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he follows me on Twitter. Has done for a long time. Yeah.
Wow.
That's bizarre. He's got like 300,000 followers. He follows like 300,000 people though, so I don't count him for much.
Yeah.
Done.
He's in The Following, isn't it? That TV series or Messengers.
Oh, I'm not watching that.
Which one? I can't watch The Following. It's too creepy.
I don't watch much on TV now other than comic book stuff because I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
Well, that's the good thing. Marvel. You watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, it's been decent so far. I'm not up to date with the American ones. I'm on the UK showings. So.
Okay, yeah, I'm now up to date with the American ones. Oh no, I'm not. I'm 4 episodes behind. But
the last one last night was where Skye tells everyone about her powers.
Okay, yeah, I haven't got that far.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really enjoying it. It started out terrible, really cheesy, and then suddenly it got really good as soon as the Hydra stuff kicked off.
Yeah.
So I'm really
been watching Arrow?
No, I've never got into any of the DC stuff.
I watched Arrow until Thea came back.
In season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. That series has been shaky, but Flash has been really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Arrow pops up in Flash, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Never thought,
it's good they have like a crossover episode, stuff like that. I've only watched about 4 or 5 episodes of Flash, and I'm not enjoying it at all. But I think it's because I never really liked the Flash. I like his character more in the Arrow without being the Flash.
What do you mean?
Well, when he was in the Arrow, he wasn't the Flash until the spin-off series happened.
Oh.
So it's interesting the way that they do all the timelines and things like that, but I don't know. I'm not like. It's obvious who the evil people are, and it's a bit.
Well, in terms of like superhero stuff, has anybody started watching or watched any of Powers, the PlayStation like little TV series they started?
Oh, you got your picture to work again.
There we go. Oh, no.
Although his mic's not working.
PlayStation basically picked up the rights to this graphic novel called Powers.
Yeah.
And it's the main star is Shia Kope, is he called? The chap from District 9. The fucking prawns man.
Ah.
He's the main character, and he plays a detective who basically
cool.
is kind of like the world which is the beginning of The Incredibles, where everybody knows heroes and whatnot.
Mm.
But he used to have his powers, but Eddie Izzard took him away. Eddie Izzard plays the bad guy.
So good. I love him so much.
He plays the bad guy
as well.
He is, and it was funny because watching it, I was like, that guy looks like Eddie Izzard, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Yet it was.
He butches up really well.
Oh, is Anthony just gone? Oh, no,
he's coming. I think he's having issues. Oh, his picture's
he's
gone.
lost his
Is it
picture.
working now?
Well, your picture's gone.
Yeah, your volume's working. Your picture's gone.
It always flashes up for a second, then this XSplit thing appears.
Yeah. Anthony, have you watched Powers?
No, not yet. Isn't that on like one of those services you have to subscribe to?
PlayStation Plus, yeah, but it just leaked onto the internet.
Oh, is it free to watch though, or do you have to actually have PlayStation Plus?
First episode's free to watch, and the rest are PlayStation Plus.
Well, it's a good thing I know someone who has PlayStation Plus.
Yep.
I used to, years ago.
It helps, doesn't it?
I think mine just ran out.
Oh.
Have they released the free games this month? I didn't check.
I haven't checked at all, actually. I have to find out.
I saw it the other day.
Anything
Games
interesting?
on Xbox are quite good this month. What was it on PlayStation Plus this month?
Because Sherlock: Crimes and Punishment is a free one, and that's why I started playing it.
What we got?
All my games have been
Oh, Mortal
either
Kombat.
I own or are free.
It's got
Dark
Dishonored.
Souls 2.
Wait, Dark
hang
Souls
on.
2?
I'm looking at something else. Hang on.
You are definitely looking at something
I'm
else.
looking at
guy,
everything that's coming out in April.
Yeah,
A
this.
friend of mine just recommended Warframe because it was free on Steam. And it's like space ninjas.
Warframe.
I was going to do a video of that, but I didn't know if I wanted to play it.
Dishonored. Fantastic. I've been waiting for
Dishonored,
that.
Never Alone, and Tower of Guns.
Awesome.
I
Bruce
own
Awakening.
Dishonored. I could have loaned it to you.
I just wait for them to come out on PlayStation Plus.
Fair
It's fine.
enough.
I've been waiting for ages to play it.
Oh, Vita owners get Killzone Mercenary. Lucky them.
I'm so jealous.
Was it on Xbox this month? On 360, you get one of the Gears of War games. Is it Assassin's Creed Black Flag?
Wow.
And there's 4 games this month on Xbox 360, and 2 on Xbox One.
But why release stuff on Xbox 360 if you want people to go to Xbox One?
You can say the same thing about releasing them on PlayStation 3. Just the way it is.
Yeah.
The thing is, they want to support Xbox 360. If they stop giving out Xbox 360 games, you'll have all these people who are like, I've supported Xbox 360 for years.
Yeah,
So
that's
they-
true.
I never got my
Oh,
10-year anniversary thing. I was well annoyed when I hit 10 years of Xbox Live.
Oh.
Yeah, they
That's
said that I
annoying.
broke my subscription at some point. I never did.
What?
Break it all. I never broke my subscription. They said, yeah, you did.
To
Right.
complain.
I've been
Good
on
thing
X.
Tim
Yeah,
pointed
they
at
just
it.
stopped talking to me.
Moment.
They stopped replying.
Brilliant.
But I've been on Xbox Live since the beta.
That's horrible.
Yeah, on the original Xbox.
You should tweet them.
Yeah. There's a guy I know in America who got one of those 10-year anniversary Xboxes.
Cool.
It's not fair.
No, I think you should definitely fight for it again now that you're rested.
It's weird though, because my account says I've been on there for like 10, 11 years or
Yeah.
whatever. But they say I haven't been, so I just don't care anymore. I hardly use my
Screenshot it.
Xbox now.
Screenshot it and tweet it to him.
Yeah. But I haven't switched on my Xbox for months.
Neither have I.
No. I've been playing the Wii U.
I'd like to get a Wii U. I really want to play Mario 8. Kart 8, sorry.
It's so good. So good.
I've spent so much time on Mario Kart Wii.
It's probably one of the best. Like Mario Kart is probably one of the best games ever made.
Yeah.
definitely nice to
Everybody's
have
played Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't played any of these games you're talking about or watched any of these shows, so I'm like shutting up over here eating minstrels. But
Oh.
Mario Kart is universal across the board. We've all played it.
yeah.
I put a video up the other day of Mario Kart DS playing on the Wii U.
It was
That's
so
so
fun.
That's pulling in views.
Yeah, of course.
crazy. I've got like over 100 views.
Well,
Up for a Mario Kart.
well, me and Dux have hopefully a video planned where we're going to be doing the Mario Kart drinking game, where you can't drink and drive, but you have to win the race. So you have to pull over by the side of the road, try and drink your can or you drink your bottle as quick as you can, and then continue driving. Yeah.
What are the rules? What makes you have to pull over to have a drink?
You can't drink and drive, but you can drive drunk, basically. You have to, when you're driving the little Mario Kart, you have to pull over the side of the road. Then in real life, drink, maybe stop, go some forward, but you have to win the race still. So would someone strategically pull over, down their drink, and then just do the rest of the laps, or would they, So it's
so you have to finish your drink before the end of the race?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I thought you know.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just not drink.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, you have to finish your drink. But I thought it was quite a cool one, and there's a couple more we want to try as well.
That sounds like death, but fun.
Yeah. We're gonna do it when he house sits.
Yep.
So we can have a proper
House sit
party.
for a lady who has a
Or
dog.
a lady.
A lady who has a dog. Yeah, she does this thing in
Wow.
Africa where she does outreach, whatever, and she goes out there for a couple of weeks. Usually, last time it was about 3 weeks, so I just had this house to myself. So yeah, drinking games.
Sweet.
Yeah, me and Kev got through so much in Edinburgh. So much. I drank a whole bottle of Jack Daniels. Like,
Wow.
and then followed it up with some cheap Lidl vodka. He
You
threw
know,
up in sick.
the best, like, sort of cheap gin is from Aldi. Aldi brand gin.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's
I
really
know
good.
Lidl were found for putting de-icer in some of their stuff, but that was in the European branches.
Like that episode of The Simpsons.
Yeah, exactly.
Antifreeze in there.
Antifreeze.
Do you remember when The Simpsons was good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need to catch the reruns at the right time. It's
Yeah. See, I keep plugging drinks on my channel, hoping someone will sponsor me. I've tried lots. I'm on Coke Zero Cherry now, but it's not working.
Oh, I love Coke Zero Cherry. No, just Coke Cherry.
Morrison's favourited a tweet we sent out when we were doing Crit Apocalypse, the podcast, saying that their drink is powering our thing. So we're getting in there.
That's good.
It was rubbish. It was shite rum. It was terrible.
Oh, I see you brand it. Hey, at least it's not Nintendo Coke.
No.
Oh.
He's back in the chat.
I can't plug anything. I drink mainly just coffee, water, tea, and not even like a brand of tea. It's like a Chinese green tea.
Do you
So
have,
I couldn't even say like Yorkshire.
if you want good tea, go to Whittard's if you've got one around. Are they still around?
I've got some
Yeah.
Withered
It's
tea.
from Rooibos. Good old Rooibos.
I'll plug it the next time because I've got some loose leaf Withered's tea downstairs.
Yeah.
Ooh, loose leaf.
Mm.
Ooh.
You got one of those little metal things that you put the leaves inside and stick it in there. Would you make your own tea bags? Dying.
That's my thing.
Should duck.
No, that's my tea bag.
Oh.
So it floats in the water,
Oh.
and then it infuses the tea.
That's weird.
It
What
works
does that sound
really well.
I want one.
What is that bong sound, or the boing sound?
Juke hop. Guys ever seen a juke hop before?
Yeah, one of my friends had one.
Yeah.
I like how you have it, and yet you still need to make the sound effect.
It's I haven't perfected it. That's because I can get. It's hard. Yes. Thank you, America, for the juke hop.
I like that. What other novel things is someone about to whip out?
Hello.
Well,
It's not that type of live stream.
And it's not novel. Come on, guys. Well, it might be.
No, I don't have good fun things within arm's reach.
Oh, so Asian. Ugh.
I could.
But it's solar powered.
wow.
Those little hands goes.
What does it mean if it's on the other side?
I
One's
don't
good
know.
fortune, one's good luck.
Mm.
Okay, because I know I was looking at some gaming thing where it was the front cover of or a poster for Mario, one of the new Mario games, and they're all in the cat costumes, but Luigi's doing it the other paw, and everyone else is doing the other one.
Super Mario 3D World, isn't it? Because
That's the one.
they called him Cat Mario as well, which I think is a bit rude. I think see as Cat Mario already exists.
Yeah. Nope.
Why don't you show and tell your roof?
No, I'm right.
Go on.
Nah, I'm all good.
Go on.
Nah, I'm right.
Go on.
I've got something actually far more interesting to show.
I
back to the
don't know.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I'll be back.
There's a noise.
I'm playing my Nintendo Game & Watch. I've got Donkey Kong 2.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, what else would that be from that noise?
Absolutely.
I'm dead. It's all gone wrong. No, I've got a game.
Live Let's Play.
Donkey Kong 2. I would, if I could figure out a way of doing it, I would. But you can't capture from these. But,
That's what your phone's for.
yeah.
No, that's why you need a webcam, so you can set up the webcam to look down.
I need to get a camera off my mate so I can do a review of the Retron 5. I want to do a proper video review.
What is that?
The Retron, that's the
Not that.
This is a man in a barrel.
Oh, is that what you got from the islands?
Boing. Yep.
Ooh,
Wow.
fertility statue.
I love that his arms and his peen goes boing boing
That's something they have in the Philippines. I got that from my cousin because he likes garish, horrible things like that.
boing. Garish, horrible things. I think that's amazing.
I've got you something as well, actually.
Did you? What did you get me?
Do you want to see it now, or?
Yeah, I want
Wait
to see it now.
Okay, I need to go and find it now.
Oh, what is my present?
It's my present.
What is my present? I'm waiting with like anticipation now.
Hurry up. I can't keep playing this.
Oh, oh! You didn't show anything.
Returns. You're on mute.
How cute is that? Well, that's a.
It's a duck.
Aww.
Quack.
You're on mute. You're muted. I'm telling you, you're muted. Now you're
I
back.
thought I unclicked it. Sorry.
We
Yeah,
didn't.
it says I heart Cebu.
Aww, how cute is
I
that?
got Chris, which I thought was hilarious. It's
Tell me.
a end of it's to put on a bottle. it's yeah. It's who's the artist who cut his ear off?
Van Gogh.
Yeah.
It's Van Gogh on a springy lid. I thought it was the
That-
stupidest thing I'd seen in existence.
That is
and
the
I had to
best
get
thing
it for
I've
you
seen
guys.
in my life ever.
He's actually missing an ear and everything. It's great.
That is attention to detail. Oh my god,
Yeah,
thank you for that. Thank you. I'm really happy now.
Well, you got me the astronaut and the
That's
and the
true.
Is he gone? The Wally pen. Had that a second ago.
Oh yeah.
He's around somewhere. Somewhere. Oh well. Guess he'll appear again somewhere.
We're just gonna sit here and watch you rummage.
I'm not really concerned where he's gone now. He might have fallen off the back of the desk. We're okay. That could have been interesting.
That was nearly a highlight.
Damn! So close. That's what I could have opened my montage off with.
Blimey, one of my subscribers on Twitter has 121,000 subscribers.
Flippin'
Yeah.
What is
He's
he
called Corcav Films. He makes Minecraft, like not Let's Play videos. They're like animated videos, like machinima things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he's got like 121,000 subscribers. Blind.
Jesus.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
There he is. There's your pen. It lights up and everything. Isn't
Whoa.
it nice?
My dad found that in a like the bargain bin at Target, which is like
Great story.
what would Target be like? I guess it'd be like an Asda, but better.
Just a terrible place.
Better than Asda?
Oh, Target's amazing. Target's like a mix between.
It's like the 99p shop, but not 99.
No. It's like.
It has that same feeling though, doesn't it?
No, it's like a
Everything's
Morrison's
sticky.
with a Primark, but better quality. No, it's like a Morrison's with a new look.
It's Morrison's to Asda what Walmart would be to Target or something. Or Target would be. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because Walmart's the worst. And
it is the worst. Like, it is the
Walmart's
literally
Asda, isn't
the
it? Yeah.
worst.
yeah, Walmart own Asda actually. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They own
Quite
everything.
interesting. The creator of a Deadpool movie says Deadpool movie comparable to Guardians of the Galaxy and Iron Man. This is the creator saying it. It's so good, you guys.
I was so glad that Guardians of the Galaxy turned out right because I got to tell those people to shut up when they didn't trust James Gunn.
It was really. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But half of the people didn't even know what the original source was, so
Yeah.
it's a nice surprise to everybody.
It was just like I know James Gunn's film, so I was like, he's gonna do good. He'll do fine. Like no troubles. But yeah, like have you seen Super?
Yes, I have. I didn't actually like Super. It was a bit. I think because it took me by surprise, and I was quite young at the time.
Watch it again, man. Super's amazing. But I've got a signed copy of the screenplay of that.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, I won it. It's just on his Facebook.
Do you enter a lot of competitions? Or?
No, I just seem to win them every now and again.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I also won like a biography of a cinematographer called Jack Cardiff on Love Film once. I don't
You
win anything.
have extraordinary luck.
Yeah. It's a bit-
Must take advantage of this luck.
You can be our quiz, our pub quiz captain.
I should play the lottery this week. That's what I should have
I
done.
think you should, or at least maybe go small and get just like scratch cards.
If I win the lottery, I'll buy myself some new headphones
Mhm.
that are 15-year-old earbuds. Maybe some Sennheisers or something, like some decent, you know. And I might get one of those things that helps to soundproof your room, and that'll be it.
Mattress.
Yeah, mattress. Yeah. I'll just go pick one up from down outside when someone dumps it by the bins.
Sweet. Best way.
Yeah, and I'll turn it around so the stain is on the other side. Because there's always a stain.
Always.
Right, what do you guys want to do? Because it's coming up to 1:30.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Morning. Yeah.
Well, I'd say this was a success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It went down well.
After you got me back.
Well, now we know it doesn't really work as advertised.
Now we know not to badmouth ducks.
It looks like one of the 2 hours 46 you did at first has automatically gone up as a video.
It has, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's a
Pretty cool.
streaming stream, so I'm just gonna leave them up and then I'm gonna like properly edit them
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
when sometime next week.
These
Sweet.
like-
Well, that's about 6 hours of work for you.
We need to sort out like actual format and like a time limit to do it in or something.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting because I know that there are quite a lot of people that couldn't make it, mainly because it was Easter and I didn't realize it was Easter like 3 days ago when I decided to do it. But but I think that, yeah, it'll be interesting, and then I might do some sort of theme or something. I don't know.
I need
think
to
this
figure out how to do this XSplit thing that's appearing on my screen.
Yeah, you need to fix your. You need to sort
I
of.
changed my profile picture twice.
I don't think it's a profile.
All I've
I
seen
think it's
all
a
night
video.
is XSplit. It's every
I
time
think
you
it's
speak.
I think it's a
XSplit.
video plugin.
Bumholes.
I think it's trying to find a
Oh, webcam.
yeah.
Yeah.
And for
That's
some
probably
reason, maybe you downloaded something ages ago on your computer, like you know how you have to download Minicam or whatever.
Hmm.
Maybe it's a program like that, so it's automatically looking for the webcam, but it can't find it because you've deleted the program. But that, yeah. That's probably it.
I think this is the the first time that I've been involved in anything like this or seen or heard anything like this, and it's great for the community of Let's Players. And you got a bit of a reception, Dux, on Reddit about it. I've had people on Facebook take a little interest. There's even people came in the chat on YouTube.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, that's not just us, is it?
Even if they were like trolly questions, it was.
It's still fun.
It was polite trolling.
But like Facebook Films is my mate Kev, and I sent him a link to come along. I can't get it when I go onto the settings. It's got camera XSplit broadcaster.
See?
Yeah.
But I can't change it. I can't get rid of it.
Well, I guess you need to buy a real camera then.
Or just join us in 2015. Join us in the 21st century.
Yeah.
I just have to uninstall XSplit.
Or that.
I don't think I even have it anymore though.
See, that's what I mean.
Been there, uninstalled that.
No, it literally just brought up an email that I got from Laura Kate where she mentioned XSplit. You know Laura Kate Dale, the journalist.
Yeah.
She made a game. I did a let's play of it, and I gave her feedback on it. So all it's done is brought up when I search for XSplit, just that. It's weird.
Interesting.
Laura Kane's hacked your computer.
Computers are butts, man. Just absolute butts.
All of technology is butts.
Yeah, but computers are extra butty. Like,
No buts.
we need them to work, and it's just.
I had a really weird problem once with something. I couldn't get it to work at all, and it turned out because that real DVD nonsense you get on your computer? The camera thing from that was stopping another program working. Chrome.
So stupid.
Worse.
Yeah, I couldn't start up Chrome because that was on there. So I had to uninstall it, which I never used anyway. It was a webcam thing, but turn camera off. There you go.
Whoa.
Finally!
That's all it was. I just had to click on turn camera off.
Well, I should have said something at the very beginning.
That's my Game Boy camera picture I took of myself.
I love it.
Yeah. I was going to sell my Game Boy camera, and I opened it up, and there was pictures of my old cat that died years ago, and like some of my old friends from about 15 years ago. I can't sell this.
No, you can't sell that.
But, yeah, but I found that picture, and I took a photo of it because I don't know how you take them off the Game Boy camera.
You take them off it like that.
I wonder if I could do it on the Vectron. Chuck it into the computer and save a screenshot. Yeah, I could put it on the computer and save the screenshot. Booyah.
Congratulations.
Then I could sell my Game Boy camera.
For
about 20 quid.
Yeah.
I've got a Game Boy printer as well. They're actually worth a bit of money, but the battery's leaked in it because I left them in there for 15 years. And it's got crusty crap in there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, not
You
good.
keep it out.
Yeah, it's stuck. It's like ruined.
Oops.
Right, we're finishing, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to play some Rust.
Yeah. I want
I
to play
want to
some
play
more.
some rest.
Well, I'll probably stay up until my husband gets home because he's
Okay.
working till like 3.
I'm going to toast a ham and cheese sandwich.
I'm going to have
Oh my
a
god,
jacket
yes.
potato waiting for me.
Everyone's like, we're gonna eat.
And then I'm going to play Lego Batman.
Boom.
I might do some GTA 5 heists. They're great.
Oh, really? What console are you on? PS3, PS4?
PS3. I want to get the PS4 and get it on there, but yeah, because I don't have PC. I have a Mac.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear.
So, yeah.
We both do.
Hey, it gets long fun for creative stuff.
I'm amazed that Rust is working so well on this.
Yeah.
I have hardly had any. Well, I've only played for like 60 hours, but.
But yeah, no, the heists, I started them today, and some of them are really good fun.
I've looked at some LPs of them, and they're funny.
Yeah, it's the amount of times you have to restart
They're
though. 'Cause
hard.
I'm on PS3 too with it, but I've lent my disc to my cousin who's not traveled to Dubai.
What?
So guess I'm waiting till the PC copy comes out.
Well, it's supposed to be March. It's supposed to come out, so
Didn't they delay it again the other day?
Yeah, they delayed it
it's
until
April. Or...
April.
Yeah, but they put out a
That'll
trailer
teach
that
you
showed
to
it
be
running at
generous.
60 frames per second, didn't they? So yeah,
It's alive.
PC for release date. April 7th.
yeah.
Oh my god!
It must be further away than that.
Tuesday.
I'm sure it's.
Why am I
Happening.
fucking back
That's
at
so
work?
not happening.
I'm sure it's been delayed again. I'm sure it was news yesterday.
I'm sure it's been delayed.
Yeah.
Have your hopes crushed.
You can get it on
Adam,
Steam.
when you went on the PS3, were you on the early days where like hackers were just giving out hundreds of millions?
No, I actually was part of the group who found a way how to get millions. So I got about 3 million, bought the most swankiest apartment, and now I'm sort of slowly the money's going down. But the heists pay so well, so I'm back over 1 million already.
Oh, right.
But yeah,
All right, way to show off. I was just trying
April
to tell a
14th
story.
has it down, which sounds a lot more.
Feasible.
Yeah, and that's straight downloadable copy. So
That's
40
us
quid,
next
that's quite
Tuesday.
cheap.
That's Tuesday.
So I don't know if I'll buy that again. It was good, but yeah.
Not
so,
double copy good.
See, my brother's got the PS4, so I really do want to grab it again on the PS4 because the first person view really changes it a lot.
That'll be
So much.
so
It just makes the world a lot bigger.
Yeah, my mate's got it on PS4, but I should.
One of the best thing is when the police come after you, your remote control flashes red and blue.
That's it.
And you hear the police radio through the speaker and the controller.
I want a version where I just play as Trevor. Like, just him going through.
I
He
just
was
want to
in,
play as the police.
The guy who played
Oh.
Trevor was in Better Call Saul this week, wasn't he?
Law-abiding citizen, you.
Which one was he in Soul?
In Better Call Saul,
Better
he was
Call
the
Saul,
guy
he
who got
was,
the
yeah.
gun in his throat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guy who plays what's his name? Nacho, is it,
Lester?
or something like that? One of the bad guys is Vass from Far Cry 3.
Oh. Well, the guy,
Yeah.
I think it was the guy who played the man who was asking for the job.
Yeah.
He was the guy who plays, is it Lester? No, so yeah, Lester. He plays Lester in GTA 5, the
Yeah.
crippled, hobbling hacker guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so who does he play in Better Call Saul?
Just someone for the episode. Someone who wants one of our characters to guard him.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Trevor was the one of the
Oh,
pod.
no, I've watched the episode. That's why I'm
Oh,
asking.
okay.
Is
Yeah,
Better
sorry.
Call Saul good?
It's amazing.
I didn't really like Breaking Bad.
Neither
until
did I.
last- Really?
It's slow.
I couldn't stand Breaking Bad because I couldn't root
How
for
far
any of
did
the
you get?
characters.
Oh,
I got
what's-
through all of it. I just wanted them all to die. It just wasn't my cup of tea, which is fine because
I
I
liked
have that.
I
But
liked the
Better
last
Call Saul
half
is
an hour.
really good.
The only part I liked was the last half an hour when it all wrapped up. And
Yeah.
I liked
say-
it when the chicken guy got blown up. I did like that. That was cool.
Yeah.
But Better Call Saul is awesome.
I'd say the
Yeah.
pacing of Better Call Saul is the exact same pacing as season 5 of Breaking Bad. Because Breaking Bad, same pace, and season 5 comes, it just slows down
yeah.
so much. And Better Call Saul's about that pace as well.
The,
So I
well,
think
the first couple of episodes of Better Call Saul are a bit like I wasn't gonna watch it, and then my husband was watching it, so I was like, okay, fine. But once you get past like the first couple of episodes, it suddenly gets like really good.
It's different though, because it's not about a downward spiral of someone yet.
Yeah,
It will be.
really. Well, that's what I
He's
like
really
about him
down.
is because he's a likable character,
Mm.
and like even though in the end you can see why he doesn't like go, oh, I'm having cancer, so I'm gonna cook drugs.
spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah, spoilers from the first episode.
I love Breaking Bad though. Like cinematography in that show.
Yeah. I think it's done it's very pretty.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't something that like, you know, when you don't have a lot of time, and I didn't when it was coming out. So I spent my time trying to catch up with Game of Thrones.
There's a season 2 episode where Walter's just beaten someone up, and then it cuts to Jesse stood outside and he picks a roach up off the floor and sort of cradles it and stops it from getting crushed underfoot. Like it's just this beautiful little juxtaposition of the two of them. Like
Yeah.
brilliant show. But I like
I think that's why I enjoyed the latest episode of Better Call Saul, because it was just the feels.
More Mike Ehrmantraut. More Mike and everything.
Mm.
He's awesome. You don't need two guys.
He was in Community for a bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah.
He played the detective, well, the forensics cop guy.
Yeah.
I'm only 2 episodes behind the latest series right now.
Yeah.
Cardinal, have you seen Community?
Oh, I am being told to watch it. I haven't started.
You need to.
It's very fun.
Yeah, I've only watched the first 2 series.
It just
Yeah.
like for me, there isn't a bad episode. It's just all like there's always something to take from it.
Yeah.
The script is so witty.
I've enjoyed every single one.
Yeah, me too.
Some seasons have been better than others, but
Yeah, of course.
they're awful.
Each episode has its shining qualities.
Yeah.
I
The
think my
scripted-
brother just absorbed all of it in a few weeks.
Yeah.
What, in
Loves
Netflix.
it.
I did.
You could
I
probably
did
watch it all in a
everything.
week.
Well, I did. Yeah, I streamed all of it in a week whilst I was
Yeah.
doing Red Planet trailer. I did for my channel. Yeah.
It's so good.
You watched Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
It's just good enough to keep me wanting to watch the next episode.
Well, mate said it's at least as good as the worst series of 30 Rock.
Yes, exactly.
30 Rock, yeah, like.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I reviewed that on my channel. I did tried to do a fake auto tune when I said Unbreakable on the podcast.
Mhm.
Like, it didn't come out very well, but I've left it, so whatever. So I wanted to make it say, "Oh, Unbreakable." Like, yeah,
Breakable.
yeah. I love the running gag with the water in that show.
Yeah.
Just
I
like,
mean,
you want some
it's-
water?
it's
No, and she
got-
throws it in the bin. Like,
It's got some good aspects to it, but it's almost like they wrote it as a sketch show, and then they went, "Oh, we actually need to put in some plot points." So they've got some good bits. They got some good funny characters, but the script just isn't as good as 30 Rock.
no.
But it's still worth watching because it's quite funny.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go have a ham sandwich. So
You go
Sounds
have
good.
that, Sam.
You'll never get bread as thick as ducks.
That's true. I'm the bread master.
That was a loaf chopped in half.
That was the highlight of this.
that was
stream.
like if Lego bread was real sized.
That's true.
Just massive. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna go.
All right, I'll head off to. Well, I guess if I stop it. Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah,
if I
you gotta
stop it,
stop
it
the
stops
YouTube
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
We should sort out
Yes.
proper structure and stuff for next time. And
Yeah, well, please tell me like your ideas and things like that because I'd really love to hear them. And yeah,
we could do it like a podcast. Then you can chuck it on your channel as like a video podcast thing.
yeah,
We just need to get a time set, I think.
Yeah. Like with Crit Apocalypse, we chucked down the amount of reviews we do to 4 because then we knew it'd work out to around an hour each time. Because that's what we do. We go back and forth doing a review of random things.
yeah.
But originally it was 5, and I did one that was 1 hour 46 minutes, and I was just like, screw that. That's that's when I was editing the videos version, and now I'll just chuck a picture up and I'm done.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you get a format, then people know how long it's roughly going to be.
Yeah.
They can watch. And we had 9 viewers at once at one point.
I think I saw
YouTube.
10.
Did
Oh,
you?
Thingamajig has come back. Picturus Lixus 21.
Huh?
Has he?
What?
Why do we have to kill animals to eat? Why are we the only ones this
Wait,
planet
is he
that-
back? Oh, he's back again.
Oh,
I don't know when.
No, he's just quite recently.
Oh, well.
well,
Major
on that
entrance?
bombshell.
Yeah, and we just stop there before it gets a bit too much.
Yeah.
Catch you later, dudes.
Excellent. Thanks very
Love
much.
you,
I'll
man.
talk
Good
to
to
y'all
meet you.
later.
Love to meet you guys.
And I'll add all the details tomorrow.
Also, thanks for watching, people who watched.
Yeah. Thanks, Kev, who's not here now.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody who watched, and we'll do it again soon.
Awesome.
All right.
See you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.